It's a small town of about 900 people, situated on the Trans-Canada Highway in eastern Saskatchewan. The town of Whitewood is hosting its biggest event ever, the 2019 SaskTel Tankard, and it's coming up next.
Lights are low on this stage, there's a feeling here tonight. Guitar in hand, it's me and the band, about to make this place come alive. Hands in the air, we're all right here, bass kicking it with the drums. Step on in, where y'all been, we're about to have some fun. Crowd screaming, come on, let's go. So I say let's get on with the show. Play it loud, stomp it down, get a little rowdy with the crowd. This one goes out to the girl in the front row. N-I-C-O-do-si-do. Bang your head, sing this song, baby in the back with my t-shirt on. This one goes out to you. Can you holler if y'all came to party? Shout it out, 'cause you're here in my house. Yeah, make yourself at home, here in my house.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by SaskTel, Viterra, White Ice and Eastside Paint and Wallpaper, CurlSask, SaskTel Max TV, and Asham Curling Supplies.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to SaskTel Max's live coverage of the 2019 SaskTel Tankard. We are in Whitewood, Saskatchewan, where the weather forecast says, keep your brass monkeys indoors. My name is Sean Joyce. I'm here with Kim Hudson and Susan Lang. We've got a full slate of games on here tonight. Thursday night action, it's draw 5. The A semifinals will be on. There are B games in the middle. The game we're going to features Team Hartung, and it really doesn't matter how you look at it. It's Team Hartung. Team Hartung dad versus the two boys, and talked to the dad just before we were coming on the air as we were miking up the players, and he coached the boys for a lot of years. I said, well, you taught them everything they know. Did you teach them everything you know? And Kim, that's going to be maybe the key to this game.
Well, it might be, but you know what? The old guys, as I say, are coming off a nice win, a big win, but a really tight turnaround. They had 20 minutes, so they're going to have to get things going pretty quickly, and I guess the key line is, do they have enough gas in the tank to take on the young boys after such a quick turnaround?
And Susan, those young boys, not just do they have the fresher legs, but have they learned a few things since Dad has moved on?
Oh, absolutely. This is certainly a powerhouse team. This K.Hartung team has all the shots. They've got tremendous sweeping. They love to have rocks in play, which is about the opposite strategy of their dad. So I'm looking for a dichotomy here of strategies this evening. This is a big, powerful team. I'm really looking for big things tonight from the K.Hartung squad.
Well, it's going to be a lot of fun for us. We'll look forward to that in just a minute. But before we get underway, let's meet the teams in tonight's matchup.
Hi, I'm K.Hartung, skip of Team K.Hartung. Our third is Tyler Hartung, second Jaden Schwaga, lead Mark Larson, and we curl out of the Newtowna Curling Club in Saskatoon.
Hi, I'm Jeff Hartung, skip of Team J.Hartung. Our third is Jason Krupski. Our second is Jeremy Chevrier, Our lead is Chad Petrachik, and we curl out of the Langenburg Curling Club in Langenburg, Saskatchewan.
We weren't really quite sure going into the start of the year. I think going back on it now, I think we definitely exceeded our expectations. We had a really good start to the year. Everything kind of gelled the way, like not expecting it, like I said. But going into this, we have a lot of confidence, and we're hoping to be there at the end of the week on Sunday.
Well, possibly. I think it would be kind of bittersweet. It's always fun to play those guys. They're very good, and we definitely have our work cut out for us, that's for sure.
Well, the two teams just about set to get underway. They had a draw to the button to determine who had last rock. Here in the opening end, K.Hartung won the draw to the button. So Papa Jeff.
Papa Jeff.
Throwing the Redstones, they will start us off.
Well, as you had said, oh, sorry.
We've got a full slate of games on here, and we'll keep you up to date with all of them as best we can. Josh Height playing Jason Jacobson in an A event semifinal on sheet 1. Our feature matchup is on sheet 2. On sheet 3, it's Lloyd Fell and Scott Comfort. That also a B event game, and the other A semifinal, Kirk Myers playing Dustin Kaltoff on sheet 4. So already, for those of you who are with us this afternoon, we see a little bit of a different approach from J.Hartung here. They play a center guard in the first end.
Did they call that, though, or is that just where it went?
I thought we agreed that whatever they made in the first shot was going to be 4.
Okay, got it. But yeah, you're right, because this afternoon we saw a very defensive, tentative, I'm not sure what the word is, for the J.Hartung team, and this is not something that we saw, so I'm looking forward to some fun here tonight.
Well, the other difference that we might have as well, this afternoon, and we heard them talk about it a little bit in the first 5 ends, about they didn't really seem like they had a feel. They definitely played better in the last 5 and the extra end, and it might be now that they're starting to feel like they've got a handle on the ice.
That's true, a little more comfortable.
Line's good. No room. Okay, easy, careful.
It's there right now.
Whereabouts?
It's there right now.
Do you want to go around it?
We can go around.
Yep.
Oh, it's coming down.
No, we can't. We can't. It's not there for that. No.
No bounce.
No, Jay. No. Shot. Hey, Chad.
Damn. Real sticky.
Like just moving it a foot.
Okay.
Same weight.
Same weight then.
So this is Mark Larson here.
Maybe a hair tight.
New addition to the team this time round.
Freeze right now.
Whoa, got a curl.
Hey, wait's okay.
Whoa.
No, wait's good.
Just top 4. Top 4.
Wait's good. I just hammered it.
No. Curl.
Bounce a bit.
Wanted to get at least to the nose, but leaves those stones in a line. And a nose hit probably gets rid of both yellows now.
Okay.
Fairly
Yeah, and you
firm on the
can see
nose.
there's certainly the entire stone exposed.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Never. 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 No.
Just a hair on the high side.
Pretty live, but okay.
Moves both yellows, but not able to get the second one out of the rings. It is J.Hartung sitting 2.
Firm.
It's normal.
So Jaden Schwaga here at second. Long time. He's played with the Hartungs here in a lot of his junior career, and when they were in their Winter Games youth training program. So going back to a very familiar curler and well-established chemistry.
Looking for the double there, but drives it by.
Same way, Chevy.
Okay.
I think.
So feel, It's firm.
Shooter looks to have rolled out of the rings, so a chance here for J.Hartung to remove the Yellowstones, sit 2, have them well spread out.
Whoa.
Thinking about the force here in the opening end.
Yep.
Clean. Yep. Go, Chad.
No.
May as well
Yep,
just
go,
go all
Chad.
the way
Yeah.
across.
Makes the hit rolls to that center line area, so there is a double available or the hit and roll.
Yeah, not both.
Nope, you've got to pick your poison. Cody opting for the hit and roll.
Maybe a hair big.
Clean. Yep. Hard, Mark. Gotta go hard.
Oh, really hard.
Gotta go.
On the brush early on this one as well. He overcurled a bit on the first one. Overcurls quite a bit on this one. Able to get that first stone and enough to get it out of the rings, but his shooter will roll out as well.
You bet.
First one wet. It's really walking.
Yeah. Speed's nice.
Is speed normal, you think? Huh?
I think so. Yep.
Lots of room.
Pretty good.
Lots of room.
Wait's there.
Like, I
Line
mean, a
only.
lot.
It's hot.
For those of you who were with us this afternoon on
Totally leave it, let it go.
CurlSask.ca, you know that
Let it go.
the Hartung
Let it
team just
go.
coming off an
Down
extra
to you,
end. They had a
Chad.
very
Go,
short
Chad.
turnaround.
Go, Chad, Johnny.
I'm sure they didn't have to stretch again to go out for the opening practice, but
Keep going, keep
the other
going,
thing
Chad.
about it is now you're back to first end weight, and how hard is that? You just finished a game half an hour ago, and you got to go back to first end weight.
Yeah, it definitely changes for sure. And when you said tight turnaround, I think they had 20 minutes between the time they walked off and the time they had to practice again.
They actually had second practice, I know that, so,
Oh.
so they got a few extra
So they got
minutes.
an extra 10, so you're right. They had half an hour.
Wait's okay.
So Tyler Hartung playing
Wait,
third
okay.
this year. Last year he was playing second when they were teamed up with Josh Height and Cody. So he's moved into the back end position.
Good shot.
That's good.
Tyler's good at any position that he plays. He's just one of those type of curlers that can just adjust. He can sweep, he can read the line, he can call the shots, he can make all the shots. He's a really valuable asset to the team.
Yeah, he seems like the type that just goes about getting the job done.
A little quiet.
Easy. A little quiet, Amy. Weight's good.
So we'll see if this curls
good.
up like the
Whoa.
other one did. They said the
Yep.
weight's just a little quiet.
Hard. Hard, Chevy.
So there's no doubt this
A
intern
little
has
bit scared of this back one for a
a
while.
pretty big curl.
Keep going. That's good. Good job, Jay.
Actually, that was good bumper. Good throw.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Jason Krupski with the hit and roll. It actually rolled out past the guard, but there's no double available. Hit and roll's a little more difficult, and
I think
Cody
so, yeah.
Hartung perhaps thinking that it looks like we're going to have to score here. Maybe we better come around and see if we can't score too.
Yeah.
25. I'm good. Should be real close.
Room.
6,
Line's
7.
good.
6, 7.
Got a curl. Got a curl.
6.
Go, Mark. Go, Mark. Hard.
Help him.
Going now.
Hard.
Can they get it deep enough to have at least a second shot, though?
Yeah, they lost
throw,
that.
Tyler.
Just had to wait on that line and not able to get it in deep
I
enough.
like it, but
Take out there.
Must be.
yeah, I think we are.
Earlier in the end,
know,
you'd take a look at a rock
corner
like that and
freezing
say
it
it's not
isn't
that
the
bad,
best,
but
is
it's
it?
going to be tough.
Yeah, to
There's only
bring
2
that
stones
into
left
play.
to come to bring it into play now.
We're 1-2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
20 top 4. Right around.
Yeah, right around is really good. Like, I think the ice should be enough. It's close.
Okay.
I can't.
Speed's the same.
You're talking
95 to
Okay.
double O. Yeah.
Okay.
Chevy in, yeah.
Real
Light for
soft.
line. Real hard for line.
Real hard.
Late.
Keep going.
We're tight.
Just tight. Keep going.
Where are you?
Just tight.
Okay,
All the
whoa.
way. Go,
Whoa.
go, 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 go.
Oh.
Okay.
See if you can get a little off the
Can
thread.
we rub
Yep.
it? Go.
Go, Chad.
Go, Chad.
Big bounce.
Hard.
Okay.
A little bit of a plan B action there. It does take away any kind of a split on that yellow.
That's right, and again, that's, you know, the experience of long-term players can see that developing and react very quickly, and both Jason and Jeff were on that to nullify any opportunity on that yellow.
Throw a 0 to 5 again, Coach.
Yeah, it's not as slick as it has been.
You're 0-8 in your draw, and we got it.
So often too we talk about the difference between morning ice and evening ice, and this team was on the ice this morning at 9 a.m. had a tremendous game against the Dustin Keltoff team, and had a tough loss, very close game.
Yeah, hold it out.
So again, adjusting to perhaps a few feet weight difference, evening draw versus that first thing in the morning.
Hard!
A lot of weight.
Gotta go! Go, 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 go!
Just gets by.
Well, it's ahead of it.
Okay, Coach, that's good.
Boy, that finish there is huge. He just got by the long guard.
Is that enough?
And it's, if the other red guard wasn't out there, it would have been out in the open past the yellow one in the 12-foot.
Yeah.
There's a good look at it there.
But it just shows you the impact. If you've got sweepers that can hold line for you, like what Jade just did on that sweep, that was all the difference to get past that guard.
I just didn't give it to you. Yeah, it's all there.
Unfortunately for Cody, with sliding that deep, it gives Jeff a chance to come down, sit shot rock.
But they certainly had to sweep to get it
Yeah,
past.
they had
the
no
tip
choice.
just was not an option.
Actually, a little surprised they stopped sweeping after they got by.
Shouldn't be.
It's probably far enough back that Jeff comes right down to it. You could follow it down again and get shot.
All there. Chat in when if you have to go.
Jeff has
Swims
got
out
a
a
lot
little
more
bit
room.
further.
Okay. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Line's good.
More room by the guard.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Thanks, Jaden.
Yeah. Okay.
Puts it right in on the edge of the pin.
I thought it was nice. I didn't think it was heavy.
You were good.
I had 9.
Threw a bomb, I thought.
Yeah,
Can't really hurt yourself too thin,
No.
right?
Too thin? No, I don't think.
I don't like throwing it with peel though.
Firm.
And the way it
Or
curled
just
in
normal,
there, like,
just normal.
Oh, that was gross.
Cody shaved the guard and he wasn't even
What are we
gonna
going
get
for
that far.
about there?
Yeah,
That's
it's
get dirty.
basically as thin as you can hit it.
Yeah, it's a really thin double.
Well, what else do we do? Grab the pin?
You heard
But
them
it
say
is for
you,
2 points.
you can't hurt yourself too thin. The only way you could hurt yourself is actually a little too thick. You come over the top of that, push it straight back.
Yeah.
Your shooter will keep spinning out. So
And as you can tell, Mark Larson's our lead, but he's in the
yes,
house
we haven't talked about that yet.
calling the line here.
I don't know
A
if it
couple
makes
reasons
sense
for
to throw a
that.
bomb at it. Like it's just a redirect.
What would that be?
Well, one
Not
would
sure what this will
be
do,
Mark's a
but
good
everything else
sweeper,
is
but
curling.
Tyler's phenomenal. And I think keeping the
that's
brothers
okay with
apart
normal?
sometimes is a really good strategy. They get along great, but
You're saying they get along better if they're at opposite ends of the rink?
pretty much.
Normal.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Sounding close.
Well, he's looking for a very thin piece, but it goes right by, and it'll be a steal of one for J.Hartung. He takes the early lead. K.Hartung will keep last rock. We'll be back for the second end right after this.
White Ice, the ice paint people, set out to develop a very specific ice paint product that would satisfy the needs of the professional ice maker in both hockey and curling. White Ice was successfully formulated and tested, and distribution began in 1988 and has since expanded their line of products and services to meet the needs of today's professional ice makers. White Ice is distributed by Eastside Paint and Wallpaper in Saskatoon, who is also a signature Benjamin Moore paint dealer. White Ice and Eastside Paint and Wallpaper, defining the game.
As Canada's grain industry leader, Viterra and its employees are connected to their communities across Western Canada. Through its community investment program, Viterra supports a wide variety of causes and initiatives, including those focused on sports and recreation that encourage teamwork, integrity, and high performance. These same values guide Viterra's employees when providing farm customers with trusted advice and quality service. Viterra is a proud sponsor of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
And we will keep you up to date on all of the action here in Thursday night's Draw 5. Kim and Sue, what have you got for updates?
Just waiting for the official to put the score up. I know it was a wide open end, but I don't know what how it finished up. So here comes the scorekeeper. We'll let you know as soon as we've got some information. And Scott Comfort just put a guard on his rock, and Lloyd Fell is going to attempt a very long corner run in and see if he can't get rid of that shot rock for Comfort, so no result there yet.
And we've moved over to sheet 4 as well, and I believe we're going to see the last rock on sheet 4. This is Dustin Kaltoff throwing his last shot. He does have hammer, and it will be a shot against a couple, I believe.
Just trying to get a look at the house myself. We're kind of in behind the sheet.
Yep. No,
Dustin has a couple of rocks in play. I can't tell if he's got a shot for 2 or not. He's against.
No, he's showing, he's, I think, just trying to get his one against 2. Oh, wait a minute.
Well,
I might have said that a little early.
He's got one on the edge of the 4
I
foot.
didn't see the one over there either, right behind Kevin Marsh. Yeah, we're right behind the sheet, and we don't quite have a full look.
Well, I wonder if he's not playing the double, and it might be for 3, but it's going to be very hard to hold the shooter on that double. Looks like that's what he's playing. Makes the hit. Nudges that second stone, but
1 yellow.
I think it's 1.
Well, I guess I shouldn't be quite so quick to call, considering they're still looking. I'll let you know what it is.
So it was a score of 2 for Josh Height, so they have that 2-0 lead, and Lloyd Fell on this run-in, just missed by a whisker, so it did set up the steal of 1 for Scott Comfort, 1-0.
Some interesting setups in the first end all the way across these 4 sheets, and it's hard for us to keep up.
It's exhausting, especially this time of day.
Line's good.
Way more line. I think it's mine.
Line's good.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Doesn't
Jay,
have,
stay down.
Schwaga.
Schwag, stay down. It's curling like crazy again.
We're on the top. We're on the top.
We're not even over. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, not really sure. What happened to that one? I don't know.
Okay, I'll let you guys
more.
Sure. Yeah. More line.
More
line.
Yeah. Different.
Oh.
That's
like it. That's good. I like Stay down on it, Jay.
Yeah, trim down.
Pretty quick here, Jay. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of line.
Line's good.
Wait only.
Line's still okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. As much distance as you can.
That tight. I think it's good for the quick there, that's all.
Yeah, it's... Okay.
Oh, you can double and roll. Or triple.
Yeah, it's close.
We're at the 6th rock of the end now, so they can make a play on the guard, and Jaden Schwaga would like to get rid of at least 2 of these.
Hard! Whoa! Hard! Whoa! Go for the nose.
Good. Good.
They were looking to go over the top initially. They didn't want to dead jam it, so when it started to curl, you heard
just like tuck an inch.
The whoa call, and they get the nose double.
Pretty good.
Does still leave shot rock guarded.
Well, and Cody's the type of team that they have no problem with running for their major shots, so having their rocks up front is actually an asset for them.
Where are we?
A little more at the...
Well, we talked off the start about Jeff having taught the boys everything they know. That would be one of the things they learned from Jeff. We saw even earlier this afternoon. They don't mind playing runbacks.
That and that Langenberg toe slide.
Okay.
That's all right. No, you had good weight. It's heavy. It's like this or no?
I think so.
We gotta do that, don't we?
Definitely like it.
Okay.
We got nothing to run in.
Then he draws and let's go.
screwed anyway. Yeah. Probably the best. Roll it for another corner anyway. Take the top off too.
So looking for the double peel here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Just drives it by the Yellowstone.
That one ran way better.
You like the same shot?
Yeah.
I think
Did get the shooter out of the way. Jason Krupski now looking to replace that guard.
Looks like it's here.
There'll be lots of room.
Weight's all there.
It's not short. There'll be
Not
lots of room.
Getting better.
Easy.
Getting better. Gotta go.
Gotta go,
Just
guys.
over then. But just over. Whoa.
Man,
Okay.
Man. I thought you were
Holy
really
shit,
good.
you're scaring me.
Gets a little more separation on those two guards this time.
10 straight, AJ?
It's interesting. They're saying the ice is a little bit heavier than it was this afternoon, though.
Hit like 3/4.
You got a half room
Changes a little.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa.
This is K.Hartung looking for the double peel.
Close.
Oh man,
Same
how
thing.
can they just keep missing that?
Same thing, Jay.
What did you get for a split there?
11. At 09.
Okay, well that makes sense. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got less.
Yeah, go. Gotta go.
Well, so far this is really unfolding nicely
Line's
for
good.
Jeff's team, for a team that's had such a quick turnaround.
Pair
They've
more
been
line
in
on this
control
one, but
here
not
the
bad.
first
Weight's getting better.
couple of ends, which
Chad.
sort of eases it,
Go, Chad.
that mental
Go, go,
part
go, go.
of
Go,
having
Chad.
such a fast
Go,
turnaround.
Chad.
Hard,
Go, Chad. Keep going. Keep going, Chad.
Okay. Well,
It's a nice
Good,
start
good
to the
goal.
game when you're throwing guards.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Got more of
Get
an angle
Cody's
this
team
one, eh?
chasing.
I think we have to go this way now,
I
eh?
got more of an angle.
Nice shot, Jason.
This might go ahead.
Okay, well, we needed to.
Do have a little bit of angle this time. Gives them a little more room to be off the nose.
Yep.
If he hits the same piece this time they've hit the last two, they probably get it. Now this one's curling. Makes the double peel, but leaves the shooter there.
Yeah, but leaves it longer.
Yeah, dude. Curling it.
I don't know if it's anything on that outturn side, just the way
Depending. The speed's a lot quicker here.
Well, and then, but
it's a
there's,
narrower port than
But
what
you
it
gotta
looks on that
depend
outturn
there.
side, just the way the
Well, it
how,
should be
like,
how
is it a
high
lot
those
heavier
yellow
that
rocks are.
way?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we go this way.
Where do you want to go? Right on top?
I think this way. This
Well,
is the
as
nice
long as
Where do you want
I
to place it?
as long as I clear those, it's gonna go pretty hard then though.
Yeah.
Too many now.
You know, it's nip and tuck.
That's Cody's.
But I don't really want to. Like I don't want to. You guys don't want me to throw the intern? It's
I'm
so much
surprised
heavier.
he's not looking at the intern because
I like
the way it finishes.
the intern, just
This is the nicer side.
even when they were throwing their guards, they were barely getting past those yellow ones
how
up
much
front.
is it going to warp? Is that good
The
line?
thing they're talking about is that there's a weight difference one side to the other.
The other side is just a little tricky.
There's your reasoning.
So you want the same speed.
This is the nice side, yeah.
Okay, we can be top 8 or something.
Okay.
It's all a line shot again.
I got pretty nice.
Okay, line's good.
Easy.
Chat,
You're down,
chat
Chad.
in.
Clean.
Chat in for now.
Easy.
Chat in for now. Yeah.
Weight's really good.
Okay,
Top 12.
line's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Top 8.
Chat, stay in.
Stay in, Chad.
Yep, go.
We're going to go out the other side.
This is going to over curl on them.
Get it on. Get it on. Okay,
What's
well,
on?
Wow.
Nice weight, Jeff.
I know, and we didn't clear the high guards by a lot. That was the only problem with playing that turn.
well, actually, we had good.
Oh, yeah, we get easily at the nose.
I don't think so. Just
That
hack
guard's
them.
probably not in play like that one you could hit.
Yeah. Hack weight.
Yeah.
Hack weight. I
It's a fresh stop,
think Cody looking to stay in behind that center guard, maybe even roll in behind the red one that Jeff just
Go
threw.
for like just hack. That guard's
Could
not
play a
really
little
in
more
play,
weight
it's
and
the
try to
red
roll to
guard.
the corner and
Right?
Behind the quad corner guards?
yeah.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
It's
there's
a tough line
plenty
call.
of cover there.
You know, it's a tough line call here because that rock's going to be way out. You're going to go, whoa, whoa. And then if he's got just that nice, easy working hack
Like
weight,
that ice?
it's going to make quite a jump that you're going to have to get
On the
on and
tighter
get
side,
past
isn't
the
it?
center guard there. So it's Mark's got his work cut out here for him.
Hack.
Yeah, gotta go.
Clean.
Gotta go hard.
Yep.
Cody called the sweep on right out of his own hand.
Yeah, it certainly doesn't look heavy, does it?
And he's got tight line to the guard. Even if he gets by the guard, I don't know whether he would have by the stone that
No,
Jeff
he's
just threw.
nowhere close to hack.
Soft tie.
Block this though, like.
Yes, they played this
You
one.
go here. That's pretty darn good.
I know, but with that guard,
How do you get
that's
there?
not in play. These are in play for. If I'm top 12, you're almost crashing those.
Jeff, I think we agree.
You guys like the intern, maybe?
Yeah, Jeff, I think it's fine.
Well, I think it's just better.
There's been a
You
few
got
years.
just as much room without, no?
We had quite a bit of room by these, didn't
Yeah,
we?
you had lots of room.
We had lots of room last.
I think.
I don't know. If you want to throw the intern, Jeff, throw it.
Well, middle of 12 then at least, but.
If you don't like it, we can go.
Well,
to-
you what? I like going top. I want to be top 12 right beside the center line. That's the shot.
Yeah, it's just how do you
Jeff,
get
if
there?
you like the end, play the
That's
end.
the shot.
You
if
almost
you
have
want the
to.
in, we can throw it.
To me, it looks easier if you actually tap the other
I
red.
like the end.
You like the end?
Middle of 12.
Yeah, I like this. Okay.
I think
You don't have
just
to move it
top
far,
12
but if
right
you just
beside the
tap
other
and
one.
roll over a little bit, cover the shot stone.
You guys feel it's
Where do you
a
want
lot
there?
stickier, or you-
You definitely, I think, want to bite the rings
So
here.
what
If you
do you
don't,
want me to throw
Cody's
then?
going to play the double.
90?
No,
95?
Well, and if they do feel it
Pretty
is the
still
trickier
probably
side of the
they can
sheet
make
for
some
weight, I
gains.
mean,
I
this
wanna
is
be
one of the
top 12
safest
though.
opportunities
So I'm
you're going to
probably
have.
gonna
As
be
much as
somewhere
you
in
want to
the
get that
90s
rock
on
in the
that.
12 foot,
95.
you're not looking at 3, you know, for the save or draw. So figure this out now while you've got the opportunity.
It's really good.
Line's a little tight.
No,
Weight's
the
good.
speed, it's really good.
Easy. Line's
Just cleaning.
Line's a little snug.
Weight's really good, Jake.
Whoa!
Gotta go for weight.
Easy.
Just stop,
No,
12.
no.
We're there. We're there.
Okay.
Well, he left a port, but it's
It's
not.
a tight one. Yeah.
It's all he needs.
Okay, with feel, you might even get. Which turn do you like?
Let me take a look.
As long as you're on feather 1 and you feel 3. I think it makes a little more sense with the out, but
I think they're both the same. I think the out turn. Is that what you said?
out turn is what I was thinking.
Yeah. I think normal actually. Mark.
Okay.
It's only rock and a half for the hole.
He's not throwing it hard. He has to.
We're through the hole. We're probably good.
You better be throwing firm at least.
Yeah, we have to at least, yeah. For sure, normal up.
Normal?
We were thinking firm, but
It's a tight
Like if
hole.
I'm through the hole, I'm probably good, right? Just like with normal, I
Like
think.
normal up, you can hold your line better.
I just thought it would be easier to get through the hole with firm.
Well, whatever's easiest. Do you think that's okay ice for normal up then? It's got to move, right?
Yeah, it's got to move.
Yeah.
This is fresh too, right? We haven't really
Yeah, I'll
played
be
it.
normal up.
Well, K.Hartung in the hacks for his final stone here, facing 3. And I have to say, he doesn't sound 100% certain what this is going to do.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa! No!
Got close.
No!
It's a little lighter than what I thought he was
Waiting
going
on
to
this to curl. He's going to rub the outside one and not even enough to get it out of play, so it's a steal of 3 for J.Hartung. He'll take a 4-0 lead. Cody will keep last rock into the third.
Dream big in full color with Apple and SaskTel on Saskatchewan's favorite networks.
As Canada's grain industry leader, Viterra and its employees are connected to their communities across Western Canada. Through its community investment program, Viterra supports a wide variety of causes and initiatives, including those focused on sports and recreation that encourage teamwork, integrity, and high performance. These same values guide Viterra's employees when providing farm customers with trusted advice and quality service. Viterra is a proud sponsor of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Well, we've got a few more scores here to report. A semifinals, no shortage of points.
Oh, a very nice freeze from Jason Jacobson set up the 2-ender there, so he bounced back, and it's now tied 2-2 going into the third end, but Josh Height gets the hammer back. Lloyd Fell needed to hit and stick against 2 and rolled out, giving up a steal of 1, 2-0 Scott Comfort.
And we still have the second end in play over here with 2 or 3 stones yet to come. So still 1-0 after the first end. Kaltoff versus Myers.
And they're playing with some rocks over there. I think
yeah, they sure are.
Looks like there's about 5 in the rings. I couldn't tell you who's shot.
Well, I see a lot of red actually.
And yeah, try it again, guys. Still good rock. Go, go, go.
I want to use get this side polished, or it's going to be a bugger all game, right?
Yeah. Good sweep.
You got to use it a little bit.
Well, we heard them talking last end about the weight on the two sides being different. And we had a draw, the opening draw, I believe it was, that the two sides of the sheet never got up to the same speed. J.Hartung, a veteran, as we've been referring to him, and sometimes using less flattering terms when he's playing the boys here.
Line will be good. Line will be good.
He wants to even those two sides out.
Yeah.
Very conscious of that.
Shot, Mark. Good spot.
It's not often you get to see these types of games where it's a father versus the sons. We've Susan and I had a chance to call a game. Brad, Height, and 2 of the boys playing against Josh a few years ago. It was a great game, went right down to the last rock, but same situation there, in that it was a B event game, and I know we were following Tracy Height that game. Trying to, she was all over the building. But she said, that was one of the things she said, it was nice that it was a B event game, because neither of the teams was going to be eliminated.
Go, Chevy. Come on, guys.
Well, down in southern Saskatchewan in southern playoffs, one year it was Gary Bryden defeating Randy Bryden and Russ Bryden. That was quite a few years ago, so quite often you see these father-son duels.
I don't know if you can say that's quite often when it's 3 times in however many years we're talking about here.
Room. Pretty good, I think.
Copy.
Line's good.
We facing the top one or going around? No, I think we're going around it.
Whoa.
We going around?
Room, guys. Room. Whoa. Line's good. Line's good. Got to finish here. No, line's good. Line's good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shot.
What?
That rock is interesting.
Doug.
What's wrong with it?
Doug Armstrong.
It's curling like crazy though.
Related to the Armstrongs that are curling.
No, I'm not. No.
Yeah. I thought you were top 8 out of your hand.
And we're joined here by Mayor of Whitewood, Doug Armstrong. Doug, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
And we know you've been around for the opening ceremonies and also for the luncheon today. Have you had a chance to take in much of the curling action, Doug?
I've been here every day, taking advantage of it. Some great curling going on.
I was just asking you, and I think they heard you on the air, that you're not related to the Armstrongs that was playing, but do you have to cheer for him just because of the name? Just because of the name?
I've been tempted to, but unfortunately they were paying for a rink that I was pulling for, so you know what it is.
Yeah.
Good brush.
Just about hit her. Perfect.
Oh. I thought we had her.
Armstrong's a very common name. There's probably 4 different Armstrong families in the town of Whitewood, and I'm only related to one.
Oh, really? Well, I happen to know that the generation back of the Armstrongs, Mike Armstrong's dad, his parents, they all come from my neck of the woods. I'm from Oxbow originally, and they're all in that Elida area, and I think, if memory serves, there were 16 kids in that family. I know the youngest couple and a few of the other ones.
I know, but it shouldn't have been that light. No.
And then they've scattered since then. There's a few of them up in Lloydminster, and that's where Mike hails from originally.
My family originated from Virden area, Manitoba, Elkhorn. That's where my grandfather came out, and he farmsteaded there. So.
Weight's good, Josh. For speed. Lots of room.
You got room.
So you got the Battle of the Hartungs.
We've got the Battle of the Hartungs, and that's going to be a bit of a treat for the fans as well.
It's a great game.
We were just talking about how it's so rare that you get to see a father and son team oppose each other. We had a chance a few years ago at the Heights, same situation here, and the nice thing for them is it's a B event game, so they're not facing elimination.
No, it just adds an extra depth to the whole playoff structure, doesn't it?
And certainly doesn't hurt here that the local connection, they're not that far away.
Nope. Jason lives in town here, works at the Pioneer in town.
Now, be honest, how hard does he work at the Pioneer in town, though?
You know, Jason's a very hard worker. He doesn't go home from work and put his feet up. He's got extra jobs around town. He's always busy.
I heard he had some extra jobs here, too. He was quite involved with the organizing on this event.
Of course he is, yeah. He's one of the executive. And, of course, they're involved with the 64 rink bonspiel that we hold here every year.
Yes, I've heard about that. That's been a tradition. It's actually not new to your facility to have curling ice in this side. You convert this arena on an annual basis for the bonspiel, isn't it?
That's correct.
What do you guys
We'll be putting in our 3rd annual this year.
I think you got to take the
64 rinks.
It's
Take this, the rink, same venue as it is today. 4 sheets of curling ice here and 4 in the rink. It's quite a challenge, but they do a great job.
Short's fine. I like that. Yeah.
You could get to the inside.
Yeah,
and freeze
that's absolutely
it.
fantastic. I don't think you see very many 64-team spiels around anymore.
No, there aren't. No. I mean, years ago there used to be the carbon spiel up in Nipawin years ago, but that faded. No, Chad Talley came forward with the idea 3 years ago to start this up. He's a Manitoban boy and curling very successful in Manitoba. He said, well, why don't we give it a try? And, it's just been
just
uphill
stay
for
with
him.
it though, because it's going to curl a lot.
Fantastic.
Stay with it, Chevy. Weight's good. Stay with it, Chevy. Trust me. It's still going to go. It's still going to cross it. Don't worry.
Gets by the outside guard. Actually curls over the face and sits nicely on top of that yellow.
And wow, we can't say enough about the community of Whitewood. Talk about getting behind an event. The facility's fantastic. Everywhere around town, there's a buzz within the community. The fans, fantastic. It's just top notch. Boy, you've got to be proud of your community and what they've done.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm very proud of the community. An event doesn't happen without a great amount of volunteers, and the town stepped forward. I think there's somewhere up to in the neighborhood of 150 volunteers involved, you know, putting on this on. And as you can see, there's a great fan base as well.
Absolutely. When you say 150 volunteers in a community of 900, that's a pretty good ratio.
Oh, it is a great ratio.
That's fantastic.
Yep.
Good shot,
Everything is just top notch. The patch over there is fantastic.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
You got to be careful. You could.
Nope.
You have room to do
talking
that.
to the people, they're just very, very happy the way everything's working out.
history-setting event for Whitewood and the Tankard, the smallest center to ever host. And you know, the discussion's already been had kind of behind the doors. This might open it up to other smaller communities.
Well, I hope it does.
The arenas have been harder to get in some of the bigger communities, and this, the outstanding job that's been done here, and how well the event seems to be running. There may well be a future for some of the smaller communities now that have arenas that can host some of these things.
Well, I hope so. Yep. It really opens up. It shows you that not every event has to be held in a city.
It's not light. Whoa, then.
Small towns have got a lot to offer.
Small town Saskatchewan is maybe the strongest roots for curling in this province, and we do seem to get some of the better crowds when we come into a smaller center.
Yep. Yeah, we're very pleased with the people that are turning out.
Well, there's the first break perhaps for the K.Hartung foursome. They now sit two, a chance to draw and sit a third one for now.
You see top 8, right? We'll freeze it.
Top 8.
You were 0. And I died what?
I'm sure the organizing committee here, Doug, would love to see this game go to an extra end.
Yes, I'm sure they would.
That would be our third extra end game of today, though. That's enough.
But when it's the local flavor,
for sure.
Nobody's leaving till this game's over for sure.
That's right, but you know what? They could just take everybody over if the game ends without an extra end over into the patch. The poor people over there are good too. We might even go there. You never know.
Pretty sure you're going there when this game's over, no matter what time it ends.
You probably earned it.
Good. How boy, Ty?
Good.
I saw some fantastic entertainment lining up over there as well.
Yes, there's 3 nights of different bands. Are you going to take in the riding bull?
I will, actually. I will.
Oh, good for you.
Yep.
That's what I was hoping.
She's hoping to get her old piano teacher to play while she's riding the bull.
Len Gaditza was playing over there.
He's there tonight,
yeah. Yeah, I took a few lessons from him as a kid.
Oh, did you?
I sure did.
Even like.
Yeah.
I just don't want to drive it by and just miss. Like you
I think they go on a dance floor over there as well. So
might have to shake a leg as well. Lots of work to be done.
Oh, sure.
Dancing, riding bulls, curling.
That's what it's all about. Entertainment.
Just doesn't get any better. I agree.
Right.
No.
Whoa.
You curl yourself, Doug?
I used to. I haven't for the last couple of years now.
We had heard a couple of stories about how the local league had sort of been revived in the last couple of years.
Yep. The best if he flops.
And it's now, is it a full 12 teams? I think I heard.
I think it is, yeah. Yeah, they've got the junior curlers involved. They've got a business league. Curling was dying, but it's rejuvenated lately.
Leave it right kind of on the corner.
No, I don't really like that.
Of course, a successful event like that 64-team event you talked about will help. Something like this will help. We had 3 of the schools from the area, the Whitewood School, of course, but also Mooseman and I believe it was Broadview here this morning. And it's always good to see the kids out. I know the players enjoyed it because it was quite a lively crowd.
Yeah,
you don't get the chance to hear the cheering very often when you're playing this game.
Did they have the cowbells out this morning?
I didn't hear any cowbells.
I thought I did, but I don't think it was the kids. I think it was fans of certain teams.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
But yeah, all good.
Oh, sure it is, yeah.
Yeah. We were impressed even over on the curling ice that you've taken the curling ice right out for the patch. Mm-hmm. And then you'll be putting it all back in again next week, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I think Sunday night it starts. Curling ice is going back in. This ice is coming out. We've got hockey tournaments coming up, so it's got to be turned back to hockey rink. And then end of March, 64 rink Mossville. It's got to come out again, and this is going to be right back into curling ice.
Wow, what a fantastic
Great job by the Brushers to get by on that. Stone makes the hit, rolls over.
Take a little bit of ice here.
Sitting 3 right now. There's probably a double available there for J.Hartung, but he's got to hit this
still need a little bit of ice.
Either thin or hard or both.
I can see quite a bit of it. Yeah, that's fairly safe.
Try to stay around as well.
I don't think he's worried about holding the shooter on this one. He just wants to make the 2 yellows go away.
Yeah, leave Cody a draw for 2.
0-5 out there in the weeds.
Okay. I'll make sure I'm on.
Okay, guys.
Yep.
Try and get as much of it as we can.
With a 4-point lead, you'd be happy to hold your opposition to 2, even if it is your own son.
Close, yep. Hard! Hard! Really got it. Oh. Hard!
Makes the hit, but a little too solid on the first one. Not able to get the second one out of play, and it'll be a chance for K.Hartung to draw. Needs full 12 foot to pick up 3.
You said you played, or you commentated a game between Brad Height and his boys a few years ago. Do you remember who won the game?
Josh Height won the game, but it came right down to the very last rock. And actually, it was a back and forth game. It was a great game.
Yeah.
Brad was playing with Mitch and Drew, so all 4 of them involved.
It was about.
So K.Hartung with his final stone here needs full 12 foot to pick up his 3-ender, get back the 3 that he gave up last end.
You're scaring me a little. Line's good. He'll be on the yellow. Gotta go.
I think that was Mark Larson that said they were scaring him when they didn't start sweeping.
Full 12, guys. Full 12.
But they knew what they were doing. Pulled that stone into the top of the 8 foot. They will pick up 3.
We caught something out there. A lot of fudge.
Oh, he threw hard.
J.Hartung will have a 1-point lead and last rock when we come back.
Yeah, I know.
Awesome.
Could be better.
Want to try it and have some fun? Hurry hard to your local curling center or visit CurlSask.ca to find a curling center near you.
Well, we want to thank Mayor Doug Armstrong for joining us during the last end. And we're going to quickly get you up to date on all the scores here.
Well, we're just finishing up a timeout here on sheet 1. Jacobson's team called out Coach Laurie Burrows. This is Jason's final stone. They're yellow. The red one in the back corner of the 4 foot, I believe, is shot. Josh just tapped and rolled to get shot rock there, and they've been deciding if Jason should raise up this yellow one that's in the top corner of the 8 foot, or if they should try to. I think that's the shot, because I don't think they can get through that port. But it's kind of hard to tell from right here. I think they've been playing it that
tap looks like it would be easier with the out turn, but
yeah, and I think they've been playing it that Josh did get shot rock on his first one. He's trying to read the body language there.
Or are they throwing a straight? Well, no, this is the.
No, there's another rock to come yet.
Another rock to come.
Yeah.
It is
Yep.
Josh Height with last rock, so I wonder if they're maybe just throwing a straight guard.
Well, it looks like tap weight.
Wow, great shot. Taps that into the button area, but not straight. Did he leave a double for 5? I think he did.
1, 2, 3,
4 for sure.
4, yeah,
you
maybe
might lose the back one.
And I think that red one on the back corner of the 4-foot's up high enough that when this yellow one comes in off the other yellow, it should go in behind.
Yeah, I think it'll come behind it for sure. It's the question is whether the red at the back will go.
Gotta go real hard.
Need to hit this on the nose. You can actually maybe hit it just a hair high.
Go tie, just tie.
Okay. I just didn't go. Didn't have a chance.
Certainly, I don't think Jason Jacobson expected to hit it on that side. Straight back probably would have been his preference.
So Josh gave this a little extra extension, looking for the extra weight.
Nothing out of the brushers. He's got to get to the nose.
Oh,
just touches that yellow on the way by.
Should be for 3.
Looks like it's enough for at least 3. I think just 3.
Yep, it comes up just another 1/4 inch. It would have been for a couple more points, but
yeah, that one back red one was always going to go because he hit that fairly thin as it was, but certainly it could have been for 4.
We feel our own.
So thanks, Kerry, for that look in. As we've mentioned, that's an A semi-final game over there.
Out the 4.
I think the center one.
I think we want to leave the center guard there.
I don't like.
You gotta
Just stick this for now, I think.
I don't like this.
You like the center at all?
I don't actually, no.
No?
You ever stick this one, though, it's easier to stick this. There's more room.
Good curl of hair, eh?
Yeah.
Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard. 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 It's good. Real nice. Very nice.
That's a shot.
It's kind of interesting. Jeff was down in that game against Mike Armstrong today, and he had said how they just, because it had happened early, that they had to stay patient. Now that, you know, the tables have been flipped, so he knows how a team can get back in, how hard it is to protect an early lead like that. So
Can I just freeze it?
Can we just freeze it?
Just don't like it there.
Okay.
Tap, tap if your angle's good. Little tap, tap if your angle's good.
Okay.
Keep it like that.
I'm really surprised he's not just peeling the guard here.
What kind of weight?
Key line or better.
He's certainly utilizing a different game plan than he did this afternoon, because that guard would have been ripped off by now.
We're a little strong.
Lots of line, boys.
Back line holes, Jeff.
That's quite heavy.
No line.
Well, it's quite heavy.
Yeah, we're heavy.
Yeah, it's lots.
G.
Not even
Okay.
close.
And now I'll bet he was wishing he peeled the center guard too.
Yeah.
I will make the fifth. I'm going to run out.
Like board at it? Want that? Okay.
We still got a center guard.
Getting as close to nose as you can, yeah.
Bumper, eh?
Yeah, bumper. Pretty good. Yep.
Hard mark. Hard mark. Hard mark. Go. Hard. Hard. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
By the guard, makes the little tap onto the red stone, and now it's K.Hartung sitting 2.
Normal.
Okay.
Normal.
So now looking for the double. Not critical that he gets the second one out, but certainly wants to pop it out from behind that center guard.
Yep.
Yep.
Hard. Hard, Chad. Stay there. Okay.
Too thick.
All right.
I
Just
think
right
he-
in between. Like
Yeah, I think he went to a plan B when they weren't going to get the double, wanted to hit and roll in front of it, and got caught in between.
Okay, Chevy.
You like
You know
drawing
what I
or
could have
not?
done with yours too, and your first one, rather than play that little tap. We could have ripped the guard too.
You said yes? It's up to you. You could get in here too.
Okay. That was my first side, yeah.
Whatever you,
as long as I don't leave a double.
Well, you just can't be nose.
Okay.
I don't mind the draw if you like it.
I'm good either way. I don't mind the hit for now, but if you like the draw, let's do it. I don't want to give you a little more than I did last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was 10, I want to give you a 5, I think.
Certainly understand what Cody's looking at. You hate to ignore a red stone like that, but if you don't get the roll, you're going to leave the double. And we've seen so many stones, even in this game, you play that, you pick that weight up a little bit, and you have to wait for it to come across, and it just never gets across. You make the nose hit, and you leave a double.
And this one is sailing.
But yes, both teams having a little bit of trouble adjusting to the draw weight. And we heard them talk about it a couple of ends ago, that the two sides aren't the same. We saw a game in draw 1 where the two teams had an issue with that, and basically it boiled down to the first practice, or the second practice session, and the entire first end was on the same side of the sheet. And a lot of times when you do that, the two sides never get to be quite the same speed.
It certainly seems to be a struggle, that's for sure.
Easy.
Clean. Clean. I got the red one. Ugly.
You aren't going for it?
Hey?
You aren't going for it?
I'll be good.
What's that? You'll wait.
Well, the Hartung team peels the guard. Now the Hartung team is going to play the hit on the open red stone. I feel like there's a pretty good chance I'm going to be right about who's playing what, as long as I keep doing it that way.
Whoa, pretty solid. Yep.
Hartung throwing red. Hartung throwing yellow.
Whoa. Oh my gosh.
Well, it was always going to be difficult playing that hit to not leave some kind of a double, but this might be the easiest double you're ever going to see.
Just touch this guy and it's good. They're side by each.
You touch either one of them and the other. The only thing you can't do is hit one of them too thick. I don't think there's even room to go between them.
I was going to say, I don't think there's a hole there, is there?
Whoa. Whoa. Hard then. I don't know. Hard. Hard.
Harder off here. Good.
There was not a hole.
Just about.
I didn't know what to do.
I was just thinking the last time we said that there wasn't a hole, it was last week in Humboldt, and Sherry Anderson found out that there was a hole.
Finer draw later.
Well, there wasn't one. No. It was unbelievable. They just went like this, and your shooter comes cruising through.
Yeah, if you needed to make that, you'd never be able to get the little squirt through that cleanly.
Yeah.
I think so.
Mine's a hair tight.
I think you gotta go.
Okay, you're okay now. Top 4.
Well, they've got a few shots here to get draw weight sorted out.
Good throw, Code.
Heavy over there, sweep, guys.
It's different over there.
It's good there, I think.
It's
Nice,
interesting
Jake.
how they're sure talking about the draw weight and how it's different in different places.
Just that one spot.
Yeah.
Well, and it's something they're going to have to get a handle on too. As we said, we saw it in the opening draw, and J.Hartung was talking about it a couple ends ago, wanting to use that fresher side, trying to get up, but I've seen it before. You've probably seen it as players yourselves. It's once you've got that difference between the two sides, it seems like they never get to be the same speed after that, and you just have to manage it.
Little bit, yep. Gotta go hard.
Half the battle in managing it is believing the difference.
You're exactly right, and sweeping for it.
Hard, Chevy, hard.
Gotta go hard.
Really funny spot.
Didn't hear anything out of his hand to suggest that he didn't throw that good, but sure did curl on him. Makes the hit, though.
Softer, a little.
But again, you know, we're sort of out of practice in managing different draw weights this day and age. I mean, the ice is so nice out here, but in the, you know, in the old days, if you went out wide for a draw, you had to throw more weight because it's always heavier out there. If you stayed in the middle around the 4-foot lines, you know, it would always be 6 to 8 feet quicker than if you had to go out wide 12. So you just sort of adapted and knew that there'd be 3 or 4 different draw weights on any sheet of ice. Now with the quality of ice, we've sort of lost that need for managing different speeds if you have it. Every once in a while, if you're club curling and things like that, you'll have it a little heavier one way as compared to coming home a little quicker. And
half the battle of managing the weights in those days, though, was, well, we're a little heavy, stop sweeping so it can grab some corn.
Right, exactly. It was. I couldn't get enough corn on the ice to make that happen, but no, it's just it's a skill that you just have to trust it.
96.
Starting to think as that rock was coming into the house that Cody might be looking for a little corn, but it does come to stop in the back of the 8-foot.
Yeah.
I guess it's possible there might be a little bit of corn out in this ice. Cody and Jeff both throw with corn brooms, or maybe I should say what's left of a corn broom. I think there's about 3 straws left on Jeff's. There's not much more on Cody's.
Yeah, hard.
Real hard.
J.Hartung with his final stone here, looking for the blank.
Called very early.
Makes the hit, but not going to be able to roll it out of play. J.Hartung will have to take the single point here. That'll give them the 2-point lead. K.Hartung will have last rock in the 5th.
It wasn't good. Sorry, guys. Just.
You're here in my house. Come on in. Bring your friend. Yeah. Cause you're here in my house.
Dream big in full color with Apple and SaskTel on Saskatchewan's favorite networks.
White Ice, the ice paint people, set out to develop a very specific ice paint product that would satisfy the needs of the professional ice maker in both hockey and curling. White Ice was successfully formulated and tested, and distribution began in 1988 and has since expanded their line of products and services to meet the needs of today's professional ice makers. White Ice is distributed by Eastside Paint and Wallpaper in Saskatoon, who is also a signature Benjamin Moore paint dealer. White Ice and Eastside Paint and Wallpaper, defining the game.
And we will continue to try to keep you up to date on all the scores here in Draw 5 Thursday night from the Tankard. Susan and Kim, you've got a few more updates for us?
Yes, we're still on Skip Rocks here on Sheet 1. Carey has swung the camera over. Jason Jacobson just drew down there to the side button corner, frozen on Josh Heightstone. So Josh attempting, I believe this is his first rock, to come down and jostle it around or sit on top.
I think they were tapping the ice just to throw a guard here. Content to
Guard,
hold him
just
to a
give him the
single,
one.
yeah. This
So
might be Josh's last stone, yeah.
so that makes sense with the call for the guard.
We'll stay with this for these 2 stones. This is an A event semifinal. Big game for these 2 teams. Of course, you'd love to get into that Page 1-2 game. The winner of this game moves to the A final.
The loser still has a opportunity for that page 1-2 game, but you do go 3 back in the B event, so that's a big chance here to move into, by winning this game, giving yourself a great chance to get to that 1-2 game.
The A final, of course, will be at noon tomorrow. That'll be our feature game on CurlSask.ca. I don't know, did that guard curl enough that Jason has a shot for 2?
Oh.
I think he's got room through the port. Jason's actually wondering if he can get to that yellow stone, I think, and will it go over the top of the yellow at the back?
Well, he's tapping now for
I think he's just looking at the straight draw now. I would say the guard overcurled just a hair, left him room for 2, certainly not a shot for 3, I don't think.
No, because if there was a run-in on a yellow rock up front there, Jason would see it and play it. Jason, nice touch on the, I don't want to jinx anything, but he's usually got a very nice touch on his draws.
Had nice weight on the tap, we saw last end. Made the tap up to the corner of the button, unfortunately didn't get quite the line they were looking for. Nothing out of the brushers yet, and they've backed away. Got a curl by that outside guard. Now, will it stop? Looks like maybe just a little too much weight on that draw, and it slides to the back 8 foot, so Jason Jacobson only able to pick up a single point in the 4th end there. Josh Height takes the 5-3 lead into the 5th.
This is back to our feature game. Hartung versus Hartung.
Yep.
Mine's fine.
See the overlap guards there on center line.
Jeff setting up nicely there.
Good. Line's good, Chad.
Very nice red rock
Chad,
on the 4 foot.
Make it good, boys.
Stay with it, Chad, yet.
You're good. You're good. Wait.
Whoa.
No. Not.
No.
Go, Jay, a little. Go, Jay. Go, Jay. Go, Jay. Nice
Real
throw.
nice shot. Real nice toss.
Can we ever squirt this in or not?
That in?
Not really.
I don't. Wait, how do you mean?
No.
Tyler just coming down, he wanted to take a look at the angles, and I think what he's looking at, if you hit the yellow
You'd have to throw
on the outside, could you squirt the yellow into the rings, kill the red guard, and maybe get another corner guard out of it as well?
That one spin in, maybe? I don't think so.
We can throw normal at it. You want to squirt it in? I don't think it will.
Okay.
Just hit and roll.
Like roll my corner or roll my shooter for a corner.
Throw your shooter for a corner.
Okay.
So Jaden Schwaga
Normal. Weight's good.
looking to get a corner guard out of this.
Good.
Straighten up
Make that one
the
a
center
corner.
guard.
Watch yellow.
Hit it thinner and make
Watch
that a corner.
yellow.
Oh, it is.
Well, there we go. That's
squirted in.
That's fine.
I think. Yeah.
Pretty good move. Yeah, we hit that thicker.
They actually, if they hit it thicker, they could have left themselves a better corner guard, and it still squirts in.
Right.
But at least it keeps Jeff away from further protecting those 2 rocks there in the 4 foot.
Wait, good.
For the time being.
Close.
Good luck. Close shake.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Good boy.
Nice hit and roll.
Good toss. Throw, Chevy. Good throw.
Good nose. Throw PO.
I think they all go. Not quite, maybe.
I don't think they all go.
I
think
don't
you can get
either.
rid of 2.
I think the middle one's there.
If you hit it right on the nose, you'll get rid of 2 and probably sit somewhere in front of the one that's left.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Watch your roll, Ty. Watch your roll.
Overcurled a little bit, leaves 2 of them in the rings. The shooter will stay in play, but I think it has rolled past the guard. Out into the open.
Bounce into here.
Hey.
Same spot I threw there when I curled. Remember? And I knows that.
Keep it firm.
So be firm out there.
Yeah.
I think that's where we were, weren't we?
Yeah, it's gonna move.
Yeah, a little bit it will. I agree. Yep. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yep.
Hard.
Really gotta go.
Hard.
Real hard, Chevy. Hard.
Makes the hit, and the roll comes across past the corner guard and nestles in beside that red. Now they can all go.
Yeah, they sure can.
Actually, you might
even
be
get
able
the
to
roll.
get the roll too.
Yeah, triple and the
Because
roll.
we know Tyler can throw it hard.
Hard. Go, Jake. Go, Jake.
Well, they were on the sweep on this one early. Gets the hit,
Whoa,
gets all three of them moving.
Man down.
Oh, just that quarter-inch inside, but nicely done by Tyler. I love watching him throw that big weight because it's all one motion. Like there's no extension, no pointing. He just lets it go. And he knows instantly too, and he lets go. That should be good.
Did leave the red rock around.
Well, and the sweepers kind of got taken out with this. Jaden Schwaga having to jump the rocks. He kind of takes out Cody, and just because of the way it worked out, nobody was able to get on the brush on that stone till the very end. And if they're able to get it right at the tee line, it might have been out.
Well, we need Jason here to stick around, or else we see the come around.
Chevy clean. Clean it a little.
So this is a big nose hit.
Throw, Jay. I roll under the corner, don't we?
Yeah.
Don't we roll this way or not?
Well,
I like this one.
You like that one?
Yeah, I do.
like control.
Okay.
You can make it good.
So hair's down.
Yep.
Whoa. Hair down.
Whoa.
No, weight's good. Weight's good.
Yep. Other way.
Hard.
Go, Mark. Go, Mark.
Hard.
Hard.
Good.
They're about half under. Oh, just edge to edge.
Yeah. They were looking to come across the face of that stone, play for the roll behind cover. Maybe needed to make a decision to go to plan B just a little bit earlier and might have had the chance to get underneath there.
We're just going by Cody threw one early in the game here that really curled. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're thinking.
Right answer.
Yeah.
That'll still come up with board or something for sure.
Board there.
Won't it?
Good.
Yeah.
Didn't hear or see any indication of where they wanted to roll. They might hit the stone right on the nose. Susan, you were talking just a moment ago that we might see the come around, and of course there's only 2 stones left for Cody. If you know you're going to have to score here, Jeff rolls away from this situation. You might just come around the corner guard, since you know you're going to have to score anyway.
Take it throw,
Makes the hit, does roll back towards the center line.
It's the same spot where he threw the first, and Cody thought, and that does
Real
move.
nice.
Yeah.
Real nice.
I like this way.
Yep.
Still looking at the hit and roll. Thought he might draw, but that roll did come in deep enough that
That's right. No,
if you're around the corner, you won't be shot rock.
Control though.
Yeah.
Well, it's still early in this, halfway through the game, it's still reasonably early that got to get the broom and the weight and the line calls. It's been the line calls I've found have been very tough out here because as they bring the weight down, you never know quite when it's going to make its big move, and once it moves, it's hard to hold. So it's a real extra challenge out here, but you can make every shot that you want because the ice is giving it to you. Just have to earn it.
Weight's good.
Clean. Hair light, if anything.
Yeah, we're light.
Little soft. Yep.
You're soft.
Yep.
He's been a little light on a couple of these already, but they're holding it.
No.
Looking for the hit and roll to the corner.
No, just coming to the...
It's going to be a nose hit, though.
Well, Jason.
Okay, yeah, we know that.
So this is, if it goes nose-nose, I don't know if Cody will be shot. Should be,
I think he would be.
Close.
But if you roll maybe a foot to the broom side here, then the nose hit might not be good enough.
Yeah. Because then if he noses, I'm not sure if enough of his rock's in the rings.
Okay.
Like, it'll be close.
Yep. Yep.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa, whoa.
No, 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 no. Nothing.
Whoa.
No, 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 no.
That's out there.
Don't go near it.
He's a little hot, eh?
Oh, it must have been hair wide.
No, no, that's just.
Makes the hit, but the shooter will roll out of play. However,
because that's real good weight for that ice.
that biter at the edge of the 12-foot is undercover. I don't know that Cody's got a shot to blank the end. He's probably still going to have to try to take a single.
Well, it's risky, and I don't know if it's worth the risk.
He is looking at it as he goes down.
Just draw, Mark.
Take middle or whatever you take. Throw your 95. Same as last time, Coach. You were 96.
All right.
I don't know that he tried real hard to talk the sweepers into it, but they were in favor of just playing the draw, so they will attempt to draw, pick up the single point. K.Hartung with his final stone here in the fifth end.
Felt pretty good.
Can't hurt it.
Sweep T line.
Can't hurt it.
Just needs full 12-foot to pick up his single.
So just a light dusting here, keeping it clean.
Good sweep, guys.
Always trying to put it on the button, because you just never know when the next draw has to be there.
Does get full 8-foot out of it and picks up his single point to close to within one. It'll be J.Hartung with last rock in the sixth. Kim Hudson has made her way down to ice level, and we're going to see if we can get a word with Jeff. If he's got any wind left. He's again, we're talking about them having the short turnaround.
Well,
but
they
they've
certainly
played very
haven't
well
played.
in this opening 5 ends.
Yes, they've been actually sharper. They picked up from the second 5 that they played this afternoon against Armstrong. They've certainly got off to a slow start this afternoon, but they've just kept right on going. It's the K.Hartung team that's got off to the slow start a little bit tonight.
Of course, they played this morning. Following along on all these draws, it's hard to keep track of whether or not there's been changes in the ice from the morning to the afternoon to the evening, but certainly it does seem like J.Hartung's team was able to just carry right on from that win they had this afternoon. Jeff is with Kim now. Kim?
Yeah, I have Jeff right here. Looks like there's enough gas in the tank.
Yeah, I just times I think I lost some concentration, so late for me, but no, there is, yeah. No, it's been fun so far.
Good. Get fired up to play the young guys?
Fast they can, turn a game around and stuff, so we got to be on our toes, but it was fun to play them because they roll pretty good.
Yeah, quite a difference in games from this afternoon when you were down 4-0 and this time you're up 4-0. A little bit different.
The opposite, yeah, it was. And getting out to lead that early, you have to be so careful with the 5-rock rule. You can't really go defense for a long, long time yet, eh?
Yeah. Exactly, and 5 long ends yet to go.
It should be fun this last 5. We'll see how it goes.
Exactly. Good luck. Thanks, Jeff.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by SaskTel, Viterra, White Ice at Eastside Paint and Wallpaper, CurlSask, SaskTel Max TV, and Asham Curling Supplies.
White Ice, the ice paint people, set out to develop a very specific ice paint product that would satisfy the needs of the professional ice maker in both hockey and curling. White Ice was successfully formulated and tested, and distribution began in 1988
and has since expanded their line of products and services to meet the needs of today's professional ice makers. White Ice is distributed by Eastside Paint and Wallpaper in Saskatoon, who is also a signature Benjamin Moore paint dealer. White Ice and Eastside Paint and Wallpaper, defining the game.
Dream big in full color with Apple and SaskTel on Saskatchewan's favorite networks.
Asham Curling Supply.
Superior fit, comfort, and performance. Asham curling shoes are the best we've ever used.
Hi folks, I'm Arnold Asham, and our product is always satisfaction guaranteed or your money back.
Asham Curling Supplies.
That's your best delivery of the day.
As Canada's grain industry leader, Viterra and its employees are connected to their communities across Western Canada. Through its community investment program, Viterra supports a wide variety of causes and initiatives, including those focused on sports and recreation that encourage teamwork, integrity, and high performance. These same values guide Viterra's employees when providing farm customers with trusted advice and quality service. Viterra is a proud sponsor of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Awesome.
Not better. Yeah. Could be better.
Want to try it and have some fun? Hurry hard to your local curling center or visit CurlSask.ca to find a curling center near you.
'Cause you're here in my house. You're here in my house. Come on in. Bring your friend. Yeah, make yourself at home. Here in my house.
Well, Sean Joyce, Kim Hudson, and Susan Lang here with you from the Whitewood Community Center. It's draw for the 2019 SaskTel Tankard. We've got close games all the way across the sheets tonight, and we'll quickly update you on all of the scores. Susan,
Well,
Kim?
had to wait for a measurement here on sheet 5. Josh drew the open house, thinking that his little biter was a biter. Tim Baber brought the stick out, and yes, it was. So they're going to be putting 2 points up, and it's 7-3 for Josh Height going into the 6th end.
It's an A semifinal game there.
It's been a little while since we've been over here on sheet 3, so we've had a shot for 2 that turned into 1. We had a shot for 1 that turned into a steal of 2, and then we had a shot for 1 that turned into 1. We have a tie game of 3-3 going into 6.
Just starting the 6th end there. That'll be event game as well.
Over here on sheet 4, the Myers-Kaltoff game. This is the other A semifinal, and we're in the 5th end, and the score is tied 2-2. Couple rocks left to come here. Kirk Myers is sitting 1, drawing for 2 right now, but does not have last rock. Dustin Kaltoff does have last rock, so still a rock yet to come here.
Real nice, Chad.
Okay.
Yeah, I did too. So,
yeah.
Well, for the K.Hartung team, after getting the single point, They played the center guard here to try to get something going this end. We saw the come around there, and now Mark Larson will try to come down and sit on top of that red stone.
Line's good. Line's good. Line's good.
Well, the Hartung team isn't the only one that had the quick turnaround. The Lloyd Fell team, too, also came off the 3 o'clock draw this afternoon. I'm just thinking, it's just so ironic that the 2 curlers that we've got that are also going off to our senior men's provincials in a couple of weeks here are the ones that have to do the back-to-back games. Like, some days the curling gods just aren't that pleasant.
Kim's going to senior women's, and she had to do 3 games today.
And I hear we're doing 4 tomorrow.
Not that bad. Ton of room right now. Yeah, we got more room. Hard though.
Weight's close.
Line's gotta move. Getting better. Jason, it'll only be you. When it can be.
Go, Jay.
Go.
Go, Jay. Go, 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 go,
Go,
go,
Jay. Go.
Go, 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 go.
It's not bad. Hey, Chad.
Am I wide there, Jeff?
Yeah, here.
Yeah. We're dry on everything.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. Just the quick spot or what?
Yeah. Yeah, this is nice here.
Good, over there.
We're all there right now.
Don't want to.
Line's good. Stay close.
Four's fine.
Stay close. T1.
Still there, Mark. Still there.
Whoa. Line's really good.
We can't.
Whoa. Line's really good.
Got to stop.
Whoa.
Stop.
Okay, right off.
She's trying. Stays in the 8. We're okay for now.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, good shot.
Pretty good.
We shot?
No.
Does come to rest in the back 8, but not shot rock.
You guys like that?
Or just peel the center.
Peel the top.
I thought that a couple
That's
ends ago
okay,
thought
too.
they might peel the center, and
Peeling
they
center
didn't.
isn't bad.
I heard Jeff suggest to Jeremy that maybe they should have. I'd be surprised if he doesn't do it here.
I don't mind this first, actually.
Okay.
I like this.
Yeah, I feel like it.
You can spin into here.
Does that mean you're surprised?
That's okay for
Well,
now.
I am,
Okay.
because for every rock you leave that guard up
I
there,
think
it's another
just
chance
normal.
for Cody
Is
to
a
get
good
something
speed
good in the
there.
house. Right now, the angles aren't great for Cody. So if you peel the center guard, he's pretty much going to have to put it back.
Whoa!
Close. Whoa.
You're going to use your good angle up right here.
No.
Whoa!
Pick it off the top.
Whoa! Good.
Yeah.
Good. Out of the way.
Go around now.
No.
Pretty good. That's really good, actually.
Not really sure. Do we just jiggle him a little? I don't know.
Do we just kind of
Top
move
freeze.
him around a little bit?
Well, if you could ever freeze in between them, it's great. Obviously.
Boy, that's a tough
Yeah,
shot.
Yeah, short of carrying it down and putting it there, it would be
I
a
don't want the
Okay,
outturn
too.
draw.
little difficult, I think.
There's more
Like
room
the
to.
outturn draw?
There's more room to bury around the outturn.
You ever like the out, Cody, or no?
I don't think we can go around right now.
Like around
Those are 2 feet
everything?
up in fields.
Yeah, or no?
Can we jiggle something? Or is that too dangerous?
Can we like tap freeze on a half or something?
I don't like none of it.
Pardon me?
Like in turn, half rock, tap it.
I like the outturn draw key line.
Stagger those top 2.
If I did outturn draw key line, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't like the scenario either way. I don't know. It's up to you.
I don't think we can go around.
Let's try and get one in here.
Okay.
Top 8, I think.
Top 8.
They didn't say it, but I think they were getting to that point where they were thinking, like we think, that they'd rather be shooting red right now.
Yeah.
I got more. Line's good. About the same.
I'm not really sure
go
what I
around it.
liked either.
No.
Totally
Coming down
don't
a
like
bit,
all-
but
any
we're
of the
still there.
options.
Just line
Leave
only
it.
for around
Line
it.
then.
Leave it.
Well, with the
I'd
option
like
for
to be
the
shooting red.
Yeah, you're fine.
jiggle to
Leave
the
it.
yellow.
Freeze
try to
freeze
set up
our
a
back
double
ones
on
up,
those
man.
2 red,
It
but
is. He threw it harder.
It's got a curl.
Fuck.
It's not bad.
You could peel the doubles real good too.
That's not bad.
I like it.
Either that or the guard. That's all there is.
Okay.
You guys like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Teal?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Close.
Whoa.
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 Doesn't want to just pick the yellow here. He'd like to get both of them.
Okay. It's fine.
Well, he gets the pick, though. Might be okay. I think if you come down to that yellow again, you wouldn't be shot rock.
No, not this time. Yeah, you sure pick your weight up. It runs dead straight, doesn't it?
Try to put it on the button, huh?
Well,
Okay,
straight
Chevy.
come around.
Good?
Line or back. Button or back 4.
Take off 8 feet. That's still lost.
Wait only. I think weight's okay. It's out there right now. Back 4.
Not
Back
your
4.
rock. Not yours.
T back 4. Got to curl. Got to curl a long way.
Okay, go then.
Yeah.
We can go. We can go. We can go.
All the way, Mark. All the way, Mark.
Go, Mark. We can go.
All the way.
You can go, Mark. Go.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Not bad, Ty.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Larson working hard to get some curl on that stone. Try to get a piece buried. Might have got a sliver underneath.
You can be normal for sure.
Still probably room to get the double on the yellows
Good
and
there.
maybe hold the shooter at the edge of the 12-foot.
It's kind of one of those he didn't want to go earlier on it because it was out there quite a bit. So it's exposed here for Jason Krupski.
Green.
Yep. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Right off. Whoa. Right off.
Makes the hit, but
Okay,
drives
Jay.
it by that stone at the back 8-foot.
Wasn't too good.
No, but now we are, though.
Get it straight there.
Good try. Throw there.
No, that 15.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to throw at 10.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put her back 4, I guess.
That looks like more.
That's less. This is less.
Okay, I was wide too. Mine's really good.
Got 10.
Mine's good.
That's the number.
Mine is good.
Clean.
All you guys.
I think we
Got
have
a curl.
lots.
No, it's still got to move. Okay,
Got a
mine's
curl.
good. Mine's
Whoa.
good.
No, it has to curl a lot.
Has to curl.
Weight's got to come down a bit too.
Yeah, looks like this one might be a little more weight.
No, it's bouncing. Okay.
Does come down to the back one, and it is still the red at the top of the 8-foot sitting shot rock.
Come back, but if we don't.
That's not bad.
We're shot.
Yeah.
Play the draw. Yeah.
I was wondering about that
Well,
myself.
like
You
that,
come from the
because
out turn now.
Yeah. If he plays the freeze, we're kind of in trouble.
You got to play the in.
Peel the guard too.
He's wanted
You
to
could
peel that
peel the
guard
guard.
all end.
Those reds will be your friends.
What about doing this, Jeff? Coming around and tapping this. Or hang on, I
Well,
guess we can't. That won't do
I'm not
any
really
good.
big on
That
that.
won't give us
I don't
second
mind the
either.
draw. As long as you tuck a piece, right?
I don't. Is that really that bad?
I don't
you,
like.
Well,
tap and sit here.
Yeah, but tapping doesn't give us second.
No.
yeah, we're still only sitting one then.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong with coming down? What's wrong right now?
Like if we're sitting right here,
Yeah.
he
okay.
has to play it.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
As long as we're here and tuck a
Yeah.
piece.
That's right.
If you show him 3/4 of it.
But I
can
mean,
even
this
be
is
sitting
good
right
too.
here wide open.
This is good too, though. This way.
But then he
I
can just
agree
throw
with
it here
Jeff.
and be-
Then you got this.
And then you slash that in.
Yeah, then you
I
got
don't
the
mind
jam.
coming it with this way.
you know, Jeff, that's
I'm just.
Jeff's call isn't bad
I'm
either
being
for that
like
reason, right?
it's pretty logical. You know, I know you're leaving him that freeze, but
Then
you're
you
here.
got that.
I
If
mean,
you get
either
your
shot's
stone into a good
shot,
spot,
as
the
long as
freeze
you get
isn't
half
real
on
good.
it.
Okay, it's not bad. Right here.
You prefer the in, though? I know you do.
Whatever.
I like the in because we've seen it. We've seen it a lot.
Okay, let's do that then.
And I certainly understand that point too,
Yeah,
and
you like
especially
that?
when the
Yeah,
teams
it's normal.
have
It's
talked
quick
about and
down
had
here now.
issues
I think
with
it's
so far in this
normal.
game.
Yeah.
The
The
weight,
difference in
yeah.
the weight
You're
between
probably
the two
looking for
sides.
310 from me.
Yeah.
310 from
Yeah.
me.
No less. You did seems like they're just coming down a little bit quicker tonight.
I like it.
I missed it. I got 3, but it's...
Just for speed.
Whoa! Looks like lots.
Just for weight.
We're there. We're there right now.
Okay, well, it's going to be you, Chad. When the time
Still
comes.
there.
Go, Chad. Go, Chad, for
Easy,
curl.
easy, easy. We're
Easy.
there.
Whoa.
Easy,
I don't
easy,
know.
easy.
Whoa.
Depends where you want. Easy.
Very
Pretty good.
Good job, Jay.
Really?
That's kind of your
Hair
out,
deep,
isn't it?
they wanted it certainly above the tee line.
Yeah, that's all we got.
Probably puts Cody in a situation where he's got to play the freeze, try to cut the end down.
Obviously. Okay, top 4.
Yeah, this is all about getting to that nose.
I don't know if you want to get quite to the nose. I think you got to stay just a hair on the broom
Just a hair
side.
on the high side,
yeah,
so
if
you can
if
clear
you get on
that.
the nose, what you'll see is J.Hartung will throw a heater at it,
0 to 5, I think.
squirt the one that you're about to throw out, and the redstone there will go straight back and kill those 2 yellows at the back.
And still has no room to, for that bump off or anything. So it's a very delicate shot here
for
right
sure.
about now. Crucial.
You could be a few inches short as long as you got the good angle. You just, as you said, you can't bump off.
Little late.
Line looks good. Go, line's good. Line's good. Top 4.
Pressure's picked this up right out of his hand.
Yeah, Cody thought he was late when he let go.
Line's good. Yep. Hard.
Boy, they took that a long way because I don't think.
Whoa. Good scrub, you guys.
That's great.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
He's fixed it.
Yeah, we bumped it.
I don't know that he didn't leave the shot to blast out. Maybe get the 2 at the back, though. Might be far enough apart that it doesn't drag. That would be your
I
think
saver.
it definitely is far enough apart that it doesn't drag,
hit
but
that
it
top corner.
might not matter. I don't know that you need the drag.
Okay.
Like a...
I think firm, not? Or you just want, or don't
Take-
you want to throw it firm?
Take there.
I think we're about to see.
Yeah, I think so.
What are you throwing?
Firm, we have to. You like that, Jay?
I think that ice
we
is
go a
playing it
little
as a
after
straight
that?
pick, though.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I'm not sure. Jason wanted less ice, so don't know if they're playing it as a straight pick or if they're...
We're still shot up on top there, like, pretty good. Oh, that's good. I don't think we need...
We just want to hit it super thin, eh?
Pretty thin, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they are playing the pick.
Playing the straight pick.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hard.
Yep. Gotta go. Hard.
Hard, Chevy.
Hard. Oh. Okay, it's not
That's
bad.
fine.
Yeah, leaves a
Pretty
lot of
good.
red around.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
lot.
terrible at all.
No, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Squirted that yellow enough that in order to freeze to it, you'd
Just
be out in the open.
2
That's
feet
no
more
good.
weight, and I think you're locked.
And he only missed that red by an inch.
Huh?
He only missed that red by an inch.
It's got to give you a couple.
One more look at this coming in.
Wait,
Yeah, here's
perfect,
the
right? You were
replay.
back 4, back button.
Yeah. Same line, exact same line.
Same everything. Because you want to be here, right?
Yeah, I don't think he could have got much more drag on that red, but as it is, the Yellowstone popped back a little bit just to make it fully open now.
09.
K.Hartung not really having any backing here, and he's going to have to come deep in the 4 foot anyway to get buried.
Here, more room this time.
Jeff may have a shot to come down with just back 8 foot, back 12 foot weight and get at least 2. You've got to bury this.
Room. Still room.
Me or who?
Schwag, stay close.
A lot of room by the guard, and still quite a bit of room by the stones and the rings. You got to bury a piece here. This could be a shot for a pile. Boy, look at that move at the end.
Good, coach. It's not bad.
I think that worked out pretty good. Well, shot for 2.
Yeah, I think
so. Kind of got a little grind there at
I
the
think
end.
he's got a shot for 2, but I don't think he can get any more than 2.
Right.
Hack waiter? Just a hack waiter?
Yeah, I think that's all we got there.
Yeah.
Just finished enough.
I almost was looking at that thinking I might have spoken too soon. I just don't think there's a shot for 2, but that just curled enough to not leave a double.
I think hackish or something.
Yeah.
Good shot, guys, eh?
Yep.
You guys liking that? Nice.
I like that.
I don't think there's any way this finishes enough to touch that stone on the way by.
For a little while, but it does go. Okay. Yeah, I like that.
I don't like it anymore.
No, I don't either.
And certainly they're not going to flirt with that stone at the top of the 8-foot either. They're just playing this for 2.
It's firm hack. Firm hack.
Yep. Hard, hard. Really hard, Chevy.
No, it's going already.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sit.
Makes the hit now. Where will the shooter stop?
Boy.
Well, I heard that a boy, but I think it might have rolled just a little bit too far.
Oh, I did go, eh?
Yeah.
No good?
Just one.
And it is just the single point.
No?
J.Hartung getting one here, and it'll be Cody with last rock when we come back.
A little more ice, a little softer weight.
White Ice, the ice paint people, set out to develop a very specific ice paint product that would satisfy the needs of the professional ice maker in both hockey and curling. White Ice was successfully formulated and tested, and distribution began in 1988 and has since expanded their line of products and services to meet the needs of today's professional ice makers. White Ice is distributed by Eastside Paint and Wallpaper in Saskatoon, who is also a signature Benjamin Moore paint dealer. White Ice and Eastside Paint and Wallpaper, defining the game.
Dream big in full color with Apple and SaskTel on Saskatchewan's favorite networks. The internet's constantly expanding, but you can keep up with unlimited internet. So whatever you like to watch, stream, upload, and share, do it all with unlimited internet from SaskTel. The internet's constantly expanding, but you can keep up with unlimited internet. So whatever you like to watch, stream, upload, and share, do it all with unlimited internet from SaskTel.
Well, as we get later into this draw 5 Thursday night from the SaskTel Tankard, some of these games just keep getting tighter. Susan Kim have another update for us.
Well, so far the Josh Height team has had an answer for everything that Jason Jacobson's team tried to throw at them in the 6th end. As a result, Jason had to make a cold draw to the side 4-foot, looking at 3, and made it. So staying in the game though, but down 3 points, 7-4 lead for Josh Height going into 7. Lloyd Fell finished off really good 6th end for that crew and came up with 2 points and a 5-3 lead going into their 7th end.
Yeah, and over here on sheet 4, it's been an exchange of singles and a tie game, 3-3, just starting the 7th end in this other A semifinal with Myers against Kaltoff.
Well, maybe that was one of the smaller breaks that the K.Hartung team needs to stay in this game. 2 down isn't as treacherous as 3 down.
Oh, he's way out too.
Still few ends here to go, but Jeff just missed that shot for the 2 points, and just goes to show the value of an alert sweeper in the rings. Mark gave it everything he had, and it was just the difference.
Just blank this
Normal.
end, that's an 8 for 2.
Yeah, normal's good.
Well, there's a bit of a mistake with the corner guard attempt sliding into the rings.
Firm, pull up.
Whoa.
Yeah, it gives Jeff's team the opportunity to hit away here.
See if you can, Chevy. It's pretty good, though. Good.
Chad Petracek with the hit there, and still biting.
say we guard that.
What if we guard that red or no?
What?
You want to guard that? Okay.
Not really.
Let me think about it.
No.
Yep.
Line's good. Line's good. Line's good.
Okay.
Strong, Mark. Tight, I guess.
Okay.
Or very tight.
Okay. Belt soft.
Yep, soft.
Line's fine.
It's terrible, but it's soft.
Get it tight, boys.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Where are we, Jay?
We're tight.
Yeah, just
Keep
tight.
going.
Weight's
Keep
good.
going, Chad. Chad. Good.
Okay. Real nice. Nice, Chevy. Perfect. Yeah.
I don't like the draw.
I don't like the draw right now. I don't like. Do you like it?
I hate the draw.
Yeah, me too.
Cody seems to be in favor of the draw, but I think he's going to get outvoted by the sounds of it.
What do you like?
I was thinking the run and the
Flank
roll.
is fine too. You make the run and roll for a corner.
You can understand Cody wanting to put the pressure on, but those two red rocks are in such a powerful position that that could be a potential steal there for Jeff, so needs to eliminate that.
That's fine.
Let's try this way.
Well, I think what Cody was worried about is that you might see peels going on the corner guard, but with hitting that on the nose, you might see it come around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you will.
I think at this stage.
A little lighter. Yeah. Yeah, a little soft.
Line's fine.
Gotta go all the way.
Doesn't look too bad, guys.
Hard, guys.
Hard line.
Really hard.
Hard line.
Really hard.
Hard.
Really
Go,
hard, Chad.
Go, 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 go,
Chad,
go, go,
hard.
go.
Keep
Go,
going.
go, go, go,
Keep
go, go.
going.
Oh, just a little light out of his hand. Great job by the brushers to get it as far as they did, but not able to get by.
Good brush.
I still don't like leaving that there.
What do we bounce in off the other one?
What?
Does leave that stone in a difficult spot for the K.Hartung team to ignore.
We can hit and roll anywhere off the sideline. I don't know.
We can hit and roll. We can hit and roll anywhere off these too.
Those guys, you could tap them too. If we just crotch those and sit there.
We run it and roll in though.
You like normal?
Normal. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weight's good.
Bring it to the inside.
Yep. Yep.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
Fun. Whoa. Whoa.
Throw it, you win. Whoa.
Ah, it's hurting the hole.
Right.
Jaden Schwaga gets the hit and roll in for shot, but just
Right
left it
into
in
the
between
hole.
the two guards.
Tough one.
Still have to negotiate the port.
Yeah,
It's not a great
huge
big
port.
port.
Normal?
This way.
I think with the end, yeah.
I think you have to go in through the end. It's
You like normal?
sort of counter backwards with the out turn. It's too swingy there too.
Usually got to curl a bit.
Whoa.
Oh, got to curl.
Never. Never, 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 never. No. No. Hey, Jay, it's good.
Nice
Makes
shot.
the port, makes the hit, rolls over the top of the 12-foot behind cover.
Just needed to sit right there, eh?
Doubles here again?
Yeah. Shooter will be in the open.
Well, the nice thing about that little roll is K.Hartung makes the double here. The shooter will still be out in the open. There's Tyler with the attempt.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Makes the hit, does come across and get the double, but a little thin on the contact, and the shooter squirts through the rings.
See, we got to get one around there.
Yep.
Yeah, it gives Jeff's team a really nice opportunity here.
Speed's good there.
Yep, speed's good.
I got late.
Really hard.
Gotta go.
Gotta go wait. Hard, boys. Now we're getting tight. Cross it. Cross it. Cross it. Hard, Jeff. Hard. Hard.
Okay.
Well, now
Yeah.
Maybe some dude like that.
change that up to a good opportunity for Cody.
Rushers did everything they could, even bringing
I would say. Yeah.
Jeff out. You heard them talking about, or saying crash it. What they were meaning is they didn't want to leave those overlapped, and they're not quite, but
close.
It'd be tough to run the red one back right now.
Wait only. T-line. Whoa. T-line. Whoa. Line's good. Oh, you're running me. It's trying to dig, but we're deep. It's trying to dig.
Curling now, curling hard.
Sit. Okay.
That doesn't work.
I think we come in.
Well, we might have to, yeah.
Yeah, because then you cut his scoring area.
Yeah, that was one of those one rock higher or even one rock deeper.
Yeah.
Walked in there,
Let's
eh?
go out there somewhere. It's good.
But look how much
Safe.
that
I'll see what the boys say.
buried
I'm sure it's
past
still virtually the same.
the red. Good thing there were two guards there.
Yeah. Curled hard, finished hard.
Just lock it on. Just lock it on.
Sure.
I guess the speed is my question. Is anything?
Yeah, it's good.
I think the
Nothing's
speed's
really-
the same.
Line's
yeah.
good.
I don't think
Line
it's changed.
Okay, and even if we're top four,
Okay.
like right, as long as we're on top somewhere.
When Jeff was in two of those Tankard semifinals, it was with Cody and Tyler. So not only did he coach them, he played with them for a lot of years. It's only in the last 3 years that the boys have broken off and let Dad go do his thing.
Weight's good. Hard. Hard for line, Chevy. Hard, Chevy. Hard. Really gotta go. Hard, Chevy. Hard.
Rush is going to have to go to get this by. It's going to rub off.
Wait, wasn't bad.
Not too
Maybe a
bad.
little on the
Top
top
four.
side. You ever notice that?
Yeah, you got to hit and roll.
Holy. I don't
Sorry,
see
Jim.
And Jeff threw the right way because he said, you know, being short, top 4 foot would still make a very difficult shot for two, but
I guess Henry Blank.
Opportunity back to the K.Hartung team.
You roll
Like to
three.
roll?
Yeah. You roll 4 inches, it's real good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a board here, Mark. Okay. I don't think we want to roll dead buried, do we? Do we want to just go to here? Like just half a rock?
I'd like to be under.
Right under?
I think so. Like show him an inch, but
yeah, an inch would be good, just something to protect Jeff from throwing another pick peel. And we've seen how much it curls if he rolls too far over, then he's still got the shot to draw in that he just tried.
Lots of ice.
Nice thing here for Cody is that with that little rub on the guard for Jeff,
Well, that's what you gave me.
now
I
the
know
red
my
yellow
rock
at the
is a
top
little
is
bit
overlapped
different.
just
You
that
gave me
sliver.
but
If you
I'm
get
almost
dead
all
under the
over
red,
board.
they can't run it back.
I think this is good, Ty. I don't mind it. You should get to know us, too. Don't mind the weight.
Weight's good. Whoa. Yep. Clean. Yes. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yep.
Hard
Yep.
kick.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Right there. Whoa. Good. Atta boy.
Makes the hit, does roll it across and underneath the red.
You can still make it.
Yeah, I know.
Might have rolled a hair too far, hey? Left in the corner freeze to shrink the rings.
I think he was always going to have this. I don't think he can get to shot rock here, but he can cut the end down for sure.
I missed it, I think, because I had like a 96, I think.
I had an 06.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I
figured
see
it
for
was
now.
light, because we brushed it the whole way.
You guys want anything different for speed? Like,
we hit that pretty hard the whole way.
Okay.
In other words, maybe a little
In
more.
other words,
So that
yeah,
means
we'd like
yes.
10 feet more weight.
Yeah.
Just did not get even close to getting there. So you still want me around the 5, 0?
95 to 0.
95, yeah.
Okay. A lot better.
I got
A
95.
lot better.
Yep.
Speed will be
Line
good.
only.
Weight's
Real
real good.
there.
Line will be good too.
Okay, line's good.
Wait.
Line only.
Weight's there right now. No,
Pull.
no, no.
No,
Never,
it can't.
never.
You can't.
Never, never. No, watch.
Still got a lot of room and looks to have a lot of weight as well.
Sit.
Well, it slides to the back 8 foot. It does sit for second shot.
It's tempting to chase that, isn't it?
So I was just going to
I don't
ask
think I
that. Do
can.
you chase that
Okay.
and try to
I can
tap it for
barely.
3, or do you take your sure
Take
two?
the two.
And
I think they decided to take the 2.
I don't mind it.
But you can make a decision as it's coming in if you
I got
think you can sweep
1370
it for
on
that
yours.
little tap,
I got
but
1366.
certainly aim for that back 4-foot weight and see if the sweepers can get it back to the.
I had 13.6 the back
You
here.
only
How
got to
much you
tap it a
move it?
couple
Foot?
inches.
Half foot?
Problem is, if you
I
throw
kinda
the
like
weight to
taking
make sure
2
you
here,
move
guys.
it,
and you go
It
by
could
on
go
the high
go
straight.
by
side.
it, and you only get one.
I know how to
So
sit.
risk
Okay,
return.
So T line. If it line's
Yeah.
good, I'll sweep it.
Yeah, we can go.
Because Jeff did go past that one in the button area there by quite a bit. Like
Yeah,
it
I
wasn't
was
like he
what? I was
just
almost dead
squeaked
button.
it.
What do you think I
So
did?
there is a little bit of room to work with.
Are we?
I think 95.
I like that too.
I like, yeah. That should be close.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, K.Hartung with his final stone. A chance to tie the game here.
Line's good.
Line's fine.
Line's good.
Sweep T line.
Rushers
Line's
were on this
never an
right out of
issue.
his hand.
Keep going. Sweep T line.
Needs full 8 to pick up the deuce. Now
Line's
they
good.
back away a
Line's
little.
fine. Whoa.
Oh, did they overcook this?
That's
Now you're
good.
good. Attaboy.
Sorry, Coach.
Good draw, coach.
Good draw.
Well, I heard a couple of uh-ohs, but it does come to rest in the back of the 4 foot. K.Hartung picks up 2 points, and we're all tied up after 7 ends of play. J.Hartung will have last rock in the 8th.
Asham Curling Supply.
Superior fit, comfort, and performance. Asham curling shoes are the best we've ever used.
Hi folks, I'm Arnold Asham, and our product is always satisfaction guaranteed or your money back.
Asham Curling Supplies.
That's your best delivery of the day.
The internet's constantly expanding, but you can keep up with unlimited internet. So whatever you like to watch, stream, upload, and share, do it all with unlimited internet from SaskTel.
As Canada's grain industry leader, Viterra and its employees are connected to their communities across Western Canada. Through its community investment program, Viterra supports a wide variety of causes and initiatives, including those focused on sports and recreation that encourage teamwork, integrity, and high performance. These same values guide Viterra's employees when providing farm customers with trusted advice and quality service. Viterra is a proud sponsor of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Well, we've got 4 games still all underway and nothing really yet decided. We'll quickly update all of the scores here in Draw 5.
Well, in the 7th end, Jason Jacobson had the illusion briefly there that he might get a steal, but Brock Montgomery, whom we see in the hack right now, had a run double on a Jacobson guard onto 2 Jacobson's rocks in the rings, removing all 3 stones, setting up the simple open blank for Josh Heights, 7-4, 8th end. I didn't see how Scott picked up his 2 points here, but he's tied the game up, and going into the 8th end, Lloyd fell with hammer 5-5.
Yeah, and Kirk Myers got his first deuce of the game, and the first deuce of the game actually in the 7th end there. So that score is 5-3 now, playing the 8th end in favor of Myers over Dustin Kalthoff. And we saw the 2 on our feature sheet here.
J.Hartung said, Kim, when you talked to him at the 5th end break, that it's so hard to defend when you get that early lead. And here we are, all tied up after 7.
Yep.
Whereabouts?
Coming down.
Well, finally, it's sort of a couple of chinks in the
Easy, Chevy. Easy, Chevy.
J.Hartung armor. They started off the first 5 ends just making everything, and the K.Hartung team is just sort of that half beat off of everything, but it's kind of turning now a little bit. Cody's team still hanging in. Jeff still in control with that hammer, but as he said, he knows how slippery the game is out here.
Gotta go.
Line's good. We're tight, maybe.
Important for Cody's team here, especially because we're into the 8th end late in the game. To have a good end here, we talked about this earlier on already during this event, that a lot of these times when you get this early lead, you have to fight so hard to get back into it. You finally get that tie game, and how many times have you seen the next end you give up 2 or 3 after you work that hard to get back? You just take a bit of a breath and it goes against you again.
Well, and the K.Hartung team, has that extra pressure of high expectations. They come into this event as the 2nd seeded team by their peers. They're hoping to be around on Sunday, and here they are early in the competition on the ropes, so to speak, that they're going to have to grit their way through this game just to try to stay in this B event.
But it's going to come down on you.
Line's good. Line's really good. Line's good. Line's perfect. Line's good. Line's perfect, guys. Not too deep, though, guys. Not too deep.
Perfect.
Real nice.
Not too deep. Just leave it. Just leave it. Stop.
Sorry, Chad.
Very good.
Good throw.
Throw, buddy.
Hey, top 4.
Make this good.
Yeah.
So looking at freezing.
Wait only. Wait's pretty close.
Way better.
Room.
Mark, it's all you. Hard mark.
Yep.
How are we?
Hard line.
Line's good.
Wait's good. Gotta go.
Hard line.
Hard.
Hard line.
Hard, guys.
Come on. Go. Go.
Hard. Keep going. Go.
Shot.
Okay, that's good.
Great job by the Brushers to bring that right into the top of the forefoot. I've said twice already in this game that I'd be surprised if J.Hartung didn't peel the guard.
And you were surprised.
I'm afraid to predict this time because he's surprised me twice already. But going to play the peel now.
Clean, Jay.
I'd love to get both of these Yellowstones off the center line if they could.
Gonna catch that.
Good.
And he does get them off the center line. It won't bother him at all that he pushed that into the rings.
Did you ever hit that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We can hit and roll to the wings really good.
Like on the top one.
You want to freeze or
on the top
force
one?
or
On the top
steal?
one. Or freeze it. I don't mind a freeze either.
Or right here.
Either one. I just threw it.
Got to make it dead perfect.
I like this.
I just threw it.
Tough
If
to be
you're,
good.
if you're there too, that's fine.
okay too. Yep.
Hey, go yeah.
Freezing the
weight.
top one's probably better.
Freeze the top one. I'll give you the same weight.
Try the same. Yeah.
Less.
I didn't get less.
Not well.
That'll work.
Oh, that's close.
Got a curl.
Line's good.
Got a curl a lot.
A little less.
No.
Whoa.
Really
coming
down.
down.
Tyler, line's not good.
Curl. Pretty good,
Good
Chuck.
shot.
I think it
not
curled
too
just
bad.
enough.
Yeah.
Little high side tap.
Flat tire.
I wonder if Jeff's not looking to come off the yellow on the left-hand side as we look at it.
Yeah, I think
And
that's what
disturb
he's
those
doing.
two yellows in the middle.
With bouncing in here?
Probably be good if we could, eh?
I don't mind that.
I mean, I guess if you got this to here, it's a little scary. What do you see? A little tap? Just a little tap. Get this one back here.
That's probably the best, Jeff.
What?
I like that actually.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Jeff, what about this?
I do too. No, I'm not big on that.
You like that? Anywhere on the outside, you're losing.
But then we're losing that one.
Okay.
I like the tap. For now.
Yes. So I've thrown all these in the hack, eh? So let's give you guys something you can work with here. So just back 4, back 8.
Yep.
Weight's
good.
Line's tight, maybe.
Where's the speed?
Little shy.
Yeah,
the line. Some quiet.
Really hard.
Hard, guys.
Go, Chad, go. Got uncorked down a little.
Hard.
Easy.
Flop it over.
Easy.
Flop it off.
Easy. Ooh. Ooh.
Ah, sorry, boys.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a little late.
Just light.
I don't know that I've heard the term uncork it before.
I'd say
Kind of like that line,
Just-
though.
Well, usually
Just from Sue after the game,
post-game,
yeah.
Over in the patch, maybe.
We ever roll to the open?
That's kind of what I was wondering.
My way.
He can't. There's nothing good for him in the middle right now.
I don't mind that. Roll my way.
What if we rolled open? Is that any good?
You want to call timeout, Code?
Oh, we don't need to.
Well, we got 8 and a half for 2.5 in.
So Cody is going to call the timeout.
All right.
Yeah, this is kind of an important call here.
Yep. Well, it sounds like you're maybe going to take a bit of time to discuss this anyway, so you may as well use the timeout. That's what they're there for.
I just don't think we want to mess with anything in the middle yet, do we?
Well, we could in a perfect world, but nose is no good.
Do you ever just draw one here? Or is that stupid?
He's just coming off it anyway, right?
Like if you're here?
He's just coming off it anyway. He doesn't care if he loses this.
No, but
If we peel that one out or roll
Then it
it
gives
to
him
the
all
wing.
the angles in the middle, Code.
what do you think, control it?
What if we just roll to the wing? What's he
If
doing?
we hit and roll to the wing, like what's good for him in the middle right now?
He's got to try to come off
He's
this.
coming off that.
Well,
What if you just peel this?
it would stick around then, no?
Yeah, but nose isn't very good.
What if you just,
I still think we do that.
if he's coming off this, because we need a shooter to maybe on your last too, right?
Well,
he
comes off it and then Cody just
Do you ever
knows
try and
it's
roll
there.
under with soft?
Do you
That's
ever
probably
try and
bad.
make the double now?
I think that's bad.
No, I don't like that.
You have to throw it. You have to throw it.
I was thinking like with hack and stay, like leave this here
Well,
and
you
stay
can hit
here.
the back of this and squirt this a little, and leave these in a triangle would be okay, but
Like with normal or harder?
Well-
Or you think firm?
no, not
Our
hard.
timeout's done.
I like your first call.
We go to the wing. He makes this in off. He sticks this. You make this double. We're still lying 3.
Normal.
Let him make that.
You like this with
He's got to
normal,
make
Ty?
it first.
Yeah, like I was a little tight a couple ends ago, and we hit.
Yeah, we rolled this
No,
way a little bit.
Yeah, it will curl.
So the decision is to hit and roll away?
Yes, I believe so.
I mean, rolling out's okay too, right?
Rolling out isn't the end of the world, but
Yeah, I know.
They
Yeah,
certainly
it'd be nice to outcount
think
that
want to
top.
stick around.
It'd be nice to outcount that top red one right now. Just
That's normal, eh?
Yeah.
Just didn't want to stay right there because it makes the in-off too easy. They could play a short one. And it's the 2 yellows in between the 2 reds that they don't want to make it easy for Jason Krupski to disturb those stones.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep. Whoa, 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 off. Right off. Right off. Right off.
Good, Ty.
Makes the hit.
Good. It's fine.
Nice
Does
shot.
keep the shooter.
I think you come in off that now.
You
And
could.
I think if Krupski makes the in-off,
Just
probably
make it.
kills that stone as well.
It's either that or the tap, tap, tap. That's all there is.
Okay.
Tap,
You
tap,
like that,
tap,
Jay?
tap.
Yeah, I do.
Don't
Peel.
don't love the tap, tap, tap
No.
this late in the end.
Yeah, I
You're
like
going to
this
actually
call.
make the yellow one shot rock.
Whoa. 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 When you get a chance, go, Chad.
Go, Chad.
Go!
Makes the hit, doesn't get it across far enough to disturb those 2 yellows. Did stay in an interesting spot.
Right, and it jammed that one at the back and rolled that one in as well.
This isn't
Well,
going anywhere, but that's fine.
I think they're happy that right now it's
Which one?
out counting that side
This one will
or the
stay,
top
but that's
8-foot
okay.
half one, because they talked
What do
about
we
that
wanna hit?
earlier on Tyler's shot.
Half.
Should run pretty
let's make
true
it.
here, eh? Should run pretty true.
You can get rid of 2 reds here.
Nice, that's good.
That's to hit it a third.
The shot stone as well as the one that was
That's fine.
just
No, that's
delivered.
fine.
I think that's good.
And I don't think any of the yellows leave the rings.
Whoa! Clean! Clean!
Well, one of them spins out, and maybe the worst break there is that all 3 yellows stay right together.
Yeah, pretty tight, but
There's no triple.
certainly no triple. Certainly a double, but
Take these.
Boom, boom, boom.
Take these 2.
I
Simultaneously.
think you crotch it and get the double.
It's the same spot you threw before when you went right almost
And then hopefully have a
between.
crack at-
You want normal or up?
No, you'll throw it firm.
One more look at this.
Go right out there and it's real good.
So much drag on that first yellow that even when it was so solidly in between those 2, it just keeps spinning all the way out of the rings.
Really got lots going.
Jeff talked about hitting these 2 simultaneously. I think if you hit the one closer to the center line just a shade first, you can actually spin over perhaps in front of the 3rd one. But you do have to hit them close to the same time to make sure you get 2.
Whoa! Right off.
Well, he hits the other one first. Does get the double.
Does leave a little room though to
Gotta roll to the.
try not to set up the double and bring that 3rd shot in.
Yeah, if you can.
Should be a little quicker, boys.
Ties was nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be normal.
Normal. Playing for nose, or do you want the roll?
I like to roll a little bit.
Okay.
Gotta roll to the tee line my way.
Normal!
J.Hartung with his first stone here at the 8th end in a tie game without last rock.
Can't. Go, Schwabs.
Wanted to hit and roll to the open a little bit and avoid leaving a double. Actually rolls to the corner of his own stone, and now it's a nose hit double
To get him out of there, Jay.
for Jeff.
Yeah.
Go?
Yeah.
Give me the
I
corner.
don't know. It's no gimme, is it?
At least we get, as long as we get the
mean,
double.
You gotta be right.
You can't roll out, right?
You know it would be fine.
But that's not gonna make it that good.
A
Nose
little
yet?
more, Jay. A little bit more. It's not enough. More yet.
Jason doesn't move the room very far.
Because worst case scenario,
Jason
we
skipped
get
in the
double
past,
and
but
we
he's
roll
also
away
played
with
third
the
before, and he knows how to wiggle the handle without moving the head.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Whoa.
No.
Not yet.
No,
Whoa.
no, never.
No.
Never.
The double at least?
Yeah, we made the double.
It's fine.
Gets the double, but does lose the shooter.
That's right, Jeff.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
good
what
with
I
that.
wanted.
Well, and after all those rocks in play, we're going to be down to a blank end.
Yeah.
Well, as you say, back in the day a little while ago when Jason Kripke was a skip, he would drive all the way in from this neck of the woods into Regina for Super League once a week. Like that was, you know, that was committed curling when that was up and down, solid hour and a half, just about 2 hour trip for your curling game, and then back again at night.
Clean.
Pretty soft.
Whoa, clean.
Control.
Clean's okay. Whoa, clean. Clean's good. Clean. Good.
K.Hartung with the nose hit, so now J.Hartung will have the chance to blank this eighth end.
Well, Jason from a pretty committed curling family. His brothers played with Donnie Gardner in the Briar, and Kripke's curling everywhere.
Took me a long time to sort of
Anything
get
on the
them
high
all
side.
figured out
Which
there.
family was
Which
with?
was who?
Yeah. Well, big families.
J.Hartung, his final stone here in the eighth end of a tie game, looking for the blank.
Clean's good. Just clean.
Hits it anywhere on the outside. I don't think he could even roll into the rings if he tried. Makes the hit, rolls the shooter out of play. We've got a blank in the eighth. We're still all tied up. And J.Hartung will have last rock in the ninth.
Thanks, Jeff.
White Ice, the ice paint people, set out to develop a very specific ice paint product that would satisfy the needs of the professional ice maker in both hockey and curling. White Ice was successfully formulated and tested, and distribution began in 1988 and has since expanded their line of products and services to meet the needs of today's professional ice makers. White Ice is distributed by Eastside Paint and Wallpaper in Saskatoon, who is also a signature Benjamin Moore paint dealer. White Ice and Eastside Paint and Wallpaper, defining the game.
Asham Curling Supplies.
Superior fit, comfort, and performance. Asham curling shoes are the best we've ever used.
Hi folks, I'm Arnold Asham, and our product is always satisfaction guaranteed or your money back.
Asham Curling Supplies.
That's your best delivery of the day.
The internet's constantly expanding, but you can keep up with unlimited internet. So whatever you like to watch, stream, upload, and share, do it all with unlimited internet from SaskTel.
Well, we continue on here in Draw 5, Thursday night action, and at this point in time, the only thing I'm prepared to bet on is Team Hartung's going to win.
You're so witty.
We've got updates for you on the other three games as well.
Well, Josh Height's team continued to hit with prowess and blanked out on the eighth end. We're just down to the final two skip rocks here on the ninth. Jason Jacobson sitting two, spread out, trying to work his third one in here and force Josh to look at 2 or 3. Just can't quite see how it's set up. And yet again, I missed the action on the sheet 3 here, but Lloydfeld did pick up 2 points, so he took a nice 7-5 lead here into the ninth.
And on sheet 4, Dustin Kaltoff answered with 2 of his own in the eighth end, so we're tied up playing 9 in this A semifinal, Myers and Kaltoff.
Yes, I don't know what happened there, but Coach Lyle Myers is sitting right in front of us, and I heard him snap his gloves together on Kirk's last shot, so I take it he wasn't pleased, and then Dustin made the hit for the 2 points. Just a wild guess, but
Getting there.
I think just all by itself.
Yeah.
Wherever.
So Josh Height is going to have to draw against 3 here.
Line's good. It's more. Try for a 3. Line's good for a 3.
Mark Larson threw the
Line's
long
really good.
center guard on his first one, looking for the tighter one here.
Oh boy. Really nice, Mark.
Nice shot.
Could just see them kicking the rocks off there. Josh did make the draw to the full 8 foot, and looks like he's counted his points, 8-4 for Height. I think we're just having a discussion what to do, but
Yeah, Jay.
Line's better.
Line's better in this one for sure.
Chad Petracek with the nice draw to the top of the 4 foot on his first one, looking to
Still
come
room,
in
though.
again.
Still room. Be Chevy. Go Chevy.
Yep. Yep, get it behind the yellow, guys. Go, go, go.
Got a little less weight on this one, but they had to wait for the line, and it's going to come up short.
Gonna make it good.
Does guard shot rock. K.Hartung will look to come around from the other side now and
Line up the yellows.
Little bit for line.
get to the top button here. He could be buried for shot. Jaden Schwaga.
Line's good. Room. Switch, you good. Switch. Looks here.
That is. That slid. Slid well.
Digging though. Okay.
Sorry, Jay.
Good for now. I think okay for now. Yeah. Don't you like ripping?
Well, that adds up to 5, so they can start
Want
peeling.
to peel?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No, it's still good. I mean, it's right in front of it. It's still good.
But Jeff was trying to confuse them there. He's tapping the ice for the freeze, and then he asked him if they wanted to peel. That's
Yeah, that's good.
Little soft. Not bad.
Oh,
Not
lots
bad.
of room, boys.
Weight's pretty good.
Okay, room.
Easy.
Weight's real good.
Looks like lots.
Need to wait.
Weight's there.
Need to wait.
Weight's all there.
Yeah, then it won't go.
No, it's all there.
If it's heavy. The line would have been perfect. Line's perfect, really. Withdraw.
Well, that was one where you had to make it.
Okay,
Opportunity
Shelby.
now to Cody.
Same's good. 3 feet left.
What? Line's
Less.
Line's a hair tighter, I think. Yep. Your line's good. Wait only.
Gotta go.
Hard then, line's real good. Line's real good. Go. Go, guys. Line's real good. Go. Go, Mark. Come on. Come on, boy. Dig. Go, Mark. Go. Go.
Pretty good.
Great sweeping, but just couldn't drag it any further.
yeah. Not in a bad spot though in the top of the 8 foot. It is 4th at the moment, but it's in a spot where you can promote it. J.Hartung.
Now we're going to peel.
The angle's not setting up well. He's going to have to start peeling guards, and really there's not a double peel. They're too far apart, so
Clean, you want to catch that one, Chad?
Yeah, I got her.
just looking to peel the top one.
Long guard.
Up front, huh?
I think you can safely expect the K.Hartung foursome will continue to put guards up for a while. J.Hartung will be looking to peel them.
Then what?
Well, he doesn't have much right now.
No, I know.
You're hoping they slide a little deep on one of these guards, and you might have a chance to double peel something.
Hoping for a mistake.
Yeah.
We don't want to set up nothing. Don't set up nothing. No, I think we're...
Well, you might have that mistake already here. This is a little closer together than you would have liked, for sure.
Get it all?
Just don't glance that off there, that's all.
Does it come off the back of that?
Think you can get those a little ways. In here, Jay.
Okay.
Well, a chance here for Jason Krupski to
Whoa.
clean things up a little bit.
Whoa. Whoa.
Going to be a little thin on the first one. Just jams it.
Cody's breathing a sigh of relief there.
Yeah.
You may not get a better chance than that.
So needing to pull about 6 feet of weight off of this shot.
Line's good.
One. No, not yours.
One. Easy, easy,
Get
easy.
off it.
Easy.
Two. Get off it. Why are we leaving?
Now.
Yeah.
1, 2. Line's good. Split center.
Over. Just over. We're just over.
Got a split center.
We're just over.
Just over's good.
Really nice, Ty.
Good, Tyler. Attaboy.
Do you take a stab at that?
Do you like just one, Jay, still?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
I mean, that could be,
Okay.
if you could run that in there, would be great, but if you
Sure,
ever go
okay.
like that,
Yeah, we can try it.
and then he hits and flops,
Okay.
I don't really,
You don't want to kill the red though.
Yeah.
but don't flirt with it too much.
Okay.
So either make this perfect or just peel the guard.
Yeah, exactly.
Clean.
No, just clean. Just clean.
Clean's good.
Sounding like the straight peel.
Yeah.
Okay. Good talk, dude. That's good.
Good.
As much as there was potential to do something really good running that in, there was also potential for disaster.
Yeah.
I think we're in great shape here. You can't really.
Yeah, I agree with that. Good thing for
You can even try tapping.
J.Hartung is that it's.
Yeah, I don't want to mess anything up. Like it's.
Cody's only sitting one.
Cody's only sitting one, and here's the thing. Cody's going to throw the guard here. Jeff, I expect, will peel it one more time. Now what do you do if you're Cody? Because there is an angle run on that red. You could angle run, and if you make it, you double the 2 yellows, and it's for 3. So you can't just leave that shot. You can't just throw a guard on the last one. And where else do you go?
Yeah.
Looks a little heavy.
Not curling, really.
Line's fine.
Weight's really good.
Okay, you're okay. Just clean. Just clean. Just clean. Whoa. Good. That's fine. That's good.
Oh, it's creeping.
Sit.
Okay. Good, go. I did kind of pick at the end.
What's that?
Started to pick at the end.
Yeah, yeah.
Just looking at the draw.
If it ever rubs off, we'd come off it.
So, hit up the crowd.
Yeah.
Whatever you like.
What's he throwing at?
I think he might go there.
What do you guys
We
want?
get shot?
Yeah, I think he might go.
Hey,
You guys like?
I like this call.
Yeah.
I think so. Because you know, worst case scenario, he gets a point.
Well, that's what we were just saying.
Yeah.
Why we can't give him
Getting a
one,
little
right?
tight for time, maybe.
Yeah, we are.
I did just
Well,
glance
even
at
if
the
we
score
have,
clocks, or
even
the
if we
time
have
clocks
3
too.
minutes. Oh, we won't even have 3.
They're going to be under 3 minutes here.
Okay, we got 2 timeouts though.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit. Hard for lines. Hard for lines. Really got to go for lines.
Real hard.
J.Hartung with his first stone
As
here.
long as you cover it. No. Holy Christ.
Sit.
Look at that thing going in there. Wow.
Boy, that curled hard.
Yeah, it comes up a little short as well.
Yeah.
Really nothing on that.
I'd let anybody throw that. So
Just guard the draw for one.
you wanna
Where do you want to pick that back one?
Just never play in the draw for one.
Like, pick the back one?
No, I think that's
I think you got to guard this.
Most he can get is one.
Both teams are.
What do you not see here that I see?
I disagree. I think that run goes. The 2 yellows go, and it's for 4 now.
I don't know if that even goes. It might go past it. Depends on how he hits it, I guess.
Kind of too close.
That's what they're looking at.
That's there all day, I guess.
Red onto red, onto the yellow. If it clips that yellow to the back of the button, it's for 4. I don't think you can leave that shot.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same weight, Coach.
Yeah, same weight.
Same weight, and you'll be a couple feet higher than that.
Okay.
Well, I don't think it'll be a blank end.
Pull it out a bit if you can.
You're really going out on a limb there.
Yep, great to say. That was
pretty good, eh?
Line's good. Just clean. We're over.
And we held the distance for that
just
spot.
just over then. Just over. If we're over, gotta be just over then.
Gotta stop.
Good. Okay.
You're good, Coach.
Rocket scientist.
Wow.
I'll take some
I
away.
don't know, but I wouldn't spend a lot of time.
Do we get here or do we want to get here?
That would be my
There we go.
question.
You guys are one up,
Would you
one
prefer
down.
to give them 1?
Is there anything there? Yellow onto yellow?
Actually, you can try yellow onto there.
And it might drag it.
can't hurt
To make sure we
Yeah.
play tight and we get it across the face and don't go on to that other red.
You want to throw the end?
Yeah, center's inside center. I think
Like
that's
you
the
said,
shot.
they can't
that you
hurt
can do
themselves.
damage with the way
If you
I
hit
see
this
it.
just right,
Okay,
it's for
is that
3.
one?
You can't hurt herself.
Yeah.
You score 3 or you give up 1.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't need a math teacher to tell me that's a good
Yeah.
good option.
Yeah.
Hard! 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 Whoa! Whoa!
I have one here, but I don't need one. He's close. Oh, it just goes by it.
Good try.
Needed that little bit of drag that he could have got from the other side, so it's a steal of 1 for K.Hartung.
Yeah.
J.Hartung will have last rock coming home, trailing by 1.
Yeah, 1 yellow.
Totally my first time. I'm very excited. Don't worry, you're gonna have a great time. We're gonna go to practice and then we're gonna actually play games. Really? Yeah. Awesome.
Not better. Yeah. Could be better.
Want to try it and have some fun? Hurry hard to your local curling center or visit CurlSask.ca to find a curling center near you.
Well, we have one final here in Draw 5 Thursday night action and 3 games in the 10th end, all too close to even guess which way they're going to turn out. Let's quickly update you on all of these scores.
Well, this one was not hard to guess. It didn't take the Josh Height team very long to run the Jacobson team out of rocks. So Josh Height is going to advance to tomorrow's A final game. Jason Jacobson will drop to 3 games back in the B. And Lloyd Fell made Scott Comfort look at 2 on his last one. Scott just missed the draw by a little bit, giving up that steal. So Lloyd is trying to hang on to a 3-point lead here, but Scott Comfort does have hammer.
And over here, we're playing the 10th end. We are down to thirds rocks. Myers does have hammer, but Kaltoff is guarding one in the top 4 foot. So it's going to get interesting.
It was a pretty easy breezy 9th end. Kirk went straight for the blank right off the bat, so they just blew through that 9th end. No problem.
Our game's going to be interesting as well over here now with the one-up scenario, and I think time clocks might be a tiny bit of a factor for both teams, actually.
Sub 3 minutes, aren't we? Somewhere in that range.
I think they could both be under 3 minutes, actually, but they do have timeouts.
Try him. Not in.
Whoa. Whoa. That's fine for you.
Yeah, it's okay, Bean. Really nice, Mark.
That's really good. Attaboy.
Good sweep, you guys.
Yeah, I like that.
I kind of think so.
Yeah, that's...
Game on.
All there.
Line's
All
good.
there.
Line's
You
good.
can see the clock. The Jeff Hartung team at 2 minutes, 3:01 for Cody, but Cody's team has already used one of their timeouts as well.
No.
Deep on its own.
Hard Chevy. Hard Chevy. Hard Chevy. Hard Chevy. Hard Chevy. Keep going. Okay.
Right on top.
It's up to you.
Hitting this.
I think we hit and roll under, not?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Normal.
Okay, make her good.
That was pretty aggressive first call that Cody had. You could understand if you had to go into a hard steel mode, but
Little big, if anything.
I think everyone's pretty happy removing some red rocks when they're wide open like this right now.
Well, we've said it before, too, though. The one-up, you could just play all out hard steel.
Well, they certainly didn't want to stay right there.
Somewhere.
Hey.
Makes it easier for Jeff Hartung's team to look at playing this freeze again. You've got a couple of ways you can make this good now.
Soft, but should be okay.
Just for speed.
Good, boys.
Sweep's real nice, Jeff.
Make her good.
Okay, lots of room, but it's okay.
No, lots of line yet. It'll walk
It's
in
okay,
there.
it'll finish hard. Line's good.
Make it good.
Go, Jay. Go, Jay. Go, Jay. Get it in here somewhere. Go, Jay. Go, Jay. Go. Go, Jay. Keep going. Keep going, Jay. Keep going.
A little short of the shot rock, but it is at a good angle. Now Cody Hartung going to go on the defensive, offensive side, playing the guard.
Got a curl. Got a curl.
Switch.
This would be your rock. You kind of flicked her out.
Line's okay. Yep.
2.5.
Again, a good point how, you know, the sweepers have to learn how to read releases from their angle.
Hard shot. Okay, good.
Good shot.
Nice weight by Jaden Schwager.
Yeah, good for now.
Oh, I set that. Whoa. I set that bad.
Whoa.
I get them both.
Whoa, mate.
Oh, yeah, that's
okay.
That was bad.
Could have been way
Oh,
worse.
Got rid of both center guards.
Norm? Yeah.
Gave a little room here to remove the red rock, though, so.
Well, I don't know if you're too worried about that red rock being the one to count. You now might have a chance to use your corner guard.
Weight's okay. Whoa.
Green.
Whoa. 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 Ah. No.
Well, you now for sure are going to have a chance to use your corner guard, and that red stone stays in the back of the 12 as well.
Such a great chance to really put the pressure on
roll
Jeff.
under for now?
Yeah.
Just,
How much did you give you?
What? Are you on normal?
Yeah, okay, I like
All
normal.
of a sudden,
What do you think?
Jeff is
Normal's
setting
good.
up nicely here for the win.
Whoa.
It's nice.
Clean. Whoa. Whoa, looks real hard. Whoa. Give it a chance. Whoa.
Set.
Makes the hit. Going to roll back towards his own stone. Nudges it.
All right.
And leaves both of them in the back 12 foot.
No.
Almost have to let him
Not
draw.
bad, Jay.
Yeah, we got a nose on
Play
him.
the double.
No, just nose one.
We still got the corner.
I knows it. Yeah,
Sorry.
that's good.
We'll go around the corner.
Normal.
Not a good situation for the K.Hartung team.
No, you heard them say, I think it was Mark,
Just
they
doesn't
pretty
matter.
much have to let him draw. You can't just
Yeah.
ignore two
Weight's
biters.
good. Yep.
Hard.
Gotta go.
Yeah, you do.
Don't need to make the double. You're pretty sure that
Clean.
Jeff's going to call for the draw around the corner here.
Yep.
Hard. No.
Real nice.
Wow.
Great shot.
Makes the hit, but does roll past the other stone.
Stay in the pocket or we go around. Either shot.
Go around.
I think the go around is the call, for sure.
Yeah,
It's
I
the one that Cody fears.
don't think you want to group these stones. You certainly know how hard your boys can throw.
Yeah.
I don't think we can hurt it.
Make it good, guys.
Please, good.
We got a bit of room.
Got a curl.
It's gonna be Chevy. It's gonna be Chevy. It's gonna be Chevy. Who's it is? It's all yours, Chevy. Oh, easy.
I don't want
Picking.
Ooh, just picked coming in, taking the other turn.
Taking the other turn, but it is still
I think it's
Yeah.
probably half undercover.
Yeah, it would have been totally undercovered, but yeah.
And it is shot
Nice
rock.
weight.
Board?
Hack.
Yeah, that's probably hack, guys.
Yeah. Just hack weight, guys.
Get ready, you might have to warp it, eh?
Just roll a little bit to the right.
Again, I like that checkpoint with the sweepers. If it's hanging, Jaden's got to go, and if it's curling, it's going to be Tyler.
Bumper!
Clean.
Bumper!
Clean.
Bumper down, bumper down.
Whoa! Bumper!
Clean.
Just bumper.
Wants to hold the shooter in the ring somewhere as well. Now starting to curl.
Hard. Good.
Oh, that.
Boy, they played that cute,
Real
didn't
nice,
they?
Code.
Very nice shot.
All above.
The flop.
Good thing, I guess.
Time on the.
Yeah,
They got her.
They got her.
J.Hartung with the two timeouts will call one before
I
each of
think
his
so,
final
too.
two shots just to make
What do
sure
you
he
like?
has plenty of time to
I
throw
think
them.
so too. I like the intern though, because you're not
You guys call that
crossing.
time?
What do you like?
Clock's still running.
No, that's our
Yeah.
timeout.
Oh, okay.
What do you guys like?
I think we need to try that.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, all day.
You know, I mean,
With the oak or?
no, I like
While they discuss this, we'll turn our attention over onto sheet 4.
Kirk
The other A
Myers
semifinal, Kirk Myers with his final stone.
looking at one. Corner froze on his in the pick and makes it
Picks it out
cleanly.
clean.
Great
I
shot.
think just nice.
Okay. You're
Kirk
all
Myers
first.
picks up the win there. He'll move on to the A final at noon tomorrow.
You guys roll this baby in there and she's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Hard.
Now they call the sweep on right away again. This is really curling. He's not going to get the roll under cover, so now maybe looking to
Roll or what?
roll the other direction. It's going to hit right on the nose.
Oh, hey, Jeff.
Time out.
That's all right.
And on the beak mark. Okay. How much you throwing?
Control.
A nose hit here. And J.Hartung will have to simply try to take his single and push this into an extra end.
Bring it up here. Dad was only control.
That's what I plan on being.
Yeah.
Control off. Like.
Mark taking a peek over his shoulder, though, because, I mean, if this hangs out, the angle goes right back into that yellow.
Boy, I think you'd have to be awfully close to missing it, or even just rolling out to do that. I'd be more worried about coming across it and rolling over there and leaving some kind of double.
Yep, but
I thought it was funny to listen to Tyler and Cody, though. Tyler telling him, Dad was just control.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I plan on being too.
Whoa! No!
Cannot afford to roll out here.
Hard, Mark! Come on! Go! Hard!
Well, he jammed it.
Okay, good.
Good.
And worked out really
Just
well.
spins it enough to sit two.
Call time!
Time.
Now Jeff's going to take a look at whether or not he can get by that. Maybe there might be a chance at the double here. It's thin, but it might be there.
Jay?
Jason.
Oh, it's tough. It's thin. Really thin.
I don't know if you can see it. Oh, yeah, you know, it's there.
It's close.
That's there.
I actually don't hate it.
I like it.
I guess
You know, the thing about it is you can throw it with quiet enough weight that
You get by the guard.
if you hit it too thick, you just roll into the rings, get your one that way.
And you've got a long way to roll to save your 1 point.
Sure. Normal. Playing the double? Yeah. You'll roll in for one.
You probably don't even need normal if you want to throw it with
I
quieter
think you
weight,
take out
because
there.
you're hitting the first one very thin if you're going to make it. If you hit it too thick, you just roll into the house.
You know, Mark had that premonition. He looked over his shoulder there on Cody's shot. He was really concerned about that shot doing exactly that, or jamming in.
It's definitely there, you guys.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You guys want to give it a go?
I like
Yeah,
it.
if you like it.
It's, you know, we had this discussion before.
Yeah. Hard! 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 Really gotta go!
Well, he's got to get by the front one, though.
Whoa!
By the front one. Makes the hit, and they might have caught it a little too thick.
Okay.
Just going to roll across and sit in the back 8 foot to pick up his single point, and we're headed to an extra end.
Yeah. You just called.
Needs to curl up a bit.
White Ice, the ice paint people, set out to develop a very specific ice paint product that would satisfy the needs of the professional ice maker in both hockey and curling. White Ice was successfully formulated and tested, and distribution began in 1988 and has since expanded their line of products and services to meet the needs of today's professional ice makers. White Ice is distributed by Eastside Paint and Wallpaper in Saskatoon, who is also a signature Benjamin Moore paint dealer. White Ice and Eastside Paint and Wallpaper, defining the game.
Asham Curling Supply.
Superior fit, comfort, and performance. Asham curling shoes are the best we've ever used.
Hi folks, I'm Arnold Asham, and our product is always satisfaction guaranteed or your money back.
Asham Curling Supplies.
That's your best delivery of the day.
As Canada's grain industry leader, Viterra and its employees are connected to their communities across Western Canada. Through its community investment program, Viterra supports a wide variety of causes and initiatives, including those focused on sports and recreation that encourage teamwork, integrity, and high performance. These same values guide Viterra's employees when providing farm customers with trusted advice and quality service. Viterra is a proud sponsor of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Dream big in full color with Apple and SaskTel on Saskatchewan's favorite networks. The internet's constantly expanding, but you can keep up with unlimited internet. So whatever you like to watch, stream, upload, and share, do it all with unlimited internet from SaskTel.
'Cause you're here in my house. You're here in my house. Come on in. Bring your friend. Yeah, make yourself at home. Here in
Well, for the third time today, we're looking at extra ends here, but our feature game, the only one left to be decided in Draw 5. We'll quickly recap the other scores in tonight's action.
So we can see over on the left-hand side there, that's Josh Height with an 8-5 victory over Jason, or I guess the right-hand side. Jason Jacobson with an 8-4 victory to put him into the A final. Jason Jacobson drops to 3 back in the B, and he's waiting for the winner of our feature game here this evening. He's going to be playing one of the Hartung teams. We just don't know which one quite yet.
Over on sheet 3, this was a B game as well. And its score is 8-5, fell over Comfort.
Lloyd Fell, one of the teams playing back-to-backs, he's picked up the win.
And a nice shot there by Kirk Myers to win that game, and that is the other A semifinal, putting the Myers team in the A final as well. Score 6-5 there over Keltoff.
And Keltoff drops 3 back in the B event. We'll play Lloyd Fell tomorrow at noon hour.
Well, happy halfway.
J.Hartung, the other team here, playing back-to-back draws.
I think you have to leave it stopped.
On this Thursday night. He's going to need to steal if he's going to pick up the win.
Good.
Still have a third chance here if you do drop to the C event, but we've talked a couple of times how crucial it is to try to come out of the A or the B event and get into that all-important 1-2 game where you've got 2 chances to get into that final on Sunday.
Yeah, once you hit the C, every game is sudden death.
Whoa. Yep. Back 12. Whoa. Weight's good. Weight's good. Weight's good.
Tie.
But that's not to say no one's ever won the province coming out of the C.
No. Okay. A little heavy. He's hack.
Yeah, he is hack.
Okay. Good throw, Mark.
Looking for the tick shot, but just slides by and out the back.
Tight. Okay. Do you want to go the same way, Chad? Sure. Or do you feel better with the in?
I'm good either one. Whatever one you want to see.
I actually don't mind that way now.
Okay, the in's fine. It looks like there's more room.
Okay.
It really walks in there.
Yeah.
Gotta go. That's like.
Yeah.
That's right.
Higher. No. Go.
Like where?
We're
like
real
just
high.
Over? Is that where it is?
Well, we're same. Probably same.
So right beside, maybe. I'm not real sure.
Not really sure where we. Just bounce it maybe a bit. I don't know.
Sorry, Jeff.
Okay.
Well, that's not what they had in mind.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I like it.
Wait for line.
I like it.
Line's good.
Have a look, guys.
Wait
Have
only.
a look.
Wait only.
Wait only.
Got a curl now.
Okay.
Really.
Weight's good.
It's heavy.
It should come off.
Should puke.
Yeah, it should be good.
Should puke.
Good shot, Mark. Real nice spot.
Good.
Right on to it.
Well, the problem now for the J.Hartung team, that double peel is almost hard to miss.
Or you want to go right on it? I don't mind right on it, Jeff.
Okay. No, me neither.
Pretty close. Go the same he's been throwing. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Go if you got it. Mine's good. Wait only, boys. Got a ton of room.
Careful, line's fine if we, but we can't be crashing.
Guys, come on.
Whoa. No. No, Jay. No.
Nice.
Okay. Nice.
Sits
throw.
on top, nudges it back just a few inches. Almost overswept that, though.
Almost. As you said before, though, the trouble with these guards is it's pretty hard to miss the double heel here.
Clean.
You should be able to clean slate everything, just like that.
Right beside you.
Yeah.
So well done by Jaden Schwager, taking advantage of that opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
You'll see Jeff continue to call for center guards for at least, I think, at least 3 here yet.
Yeah. Changing turns on for Jeremy here. It was a nice draw Jeremy put in, though. He'd said earlier, one of his quips was he'd been heavy all night long and found his weight nicely here in the 11th end.
Okay, good. That's good, Chevy. Nice throw.
Question for J.Hartung will be, when you do come into the house, what do you do? Well, you could try to tap the red, yellow in line and leave it at the back of the forefoot where it might jam.
Or,
oh wait, oh wait, that's going to change things.
That is not the kind of miss you would have expected.
Yeah.
You can come around with the in, Jeff, and tap.
Just when you can sort of start to breathe
You don't
again.
even need to do much tapping.
You
You
don't.
can just even tap, freeze it.
Things
Yeah,
change
okay.
quickly.
I like
For now,
I like it.
For sure.
I think, you know, even if it was the ticket's the line.
Yeah.
You don't like the out turn, it waltzes in there pretty good.
I like the in, but...
Do you?
I get what
I think
Jason's
we got
thinking
the
with the
angle
in-turn,
better.
because on the tap, you'll tap the stone to the center line side of the yellow.
I like weight's good.
Lots of room.
I like weight.
Line only.
Lots of room.
No, weight's good.
Lots of room.
Ah, it's gliding.
It's got lots.
It's very, very good out there yet.
Here it comes.
Chad.
Get ready,
might be
Chad.
you.
Behind?
It's got lots.
Hard.
It's bumping.
You can just kiss it. That's okay. And take that one behind. Go.
Go, Chad.
Go. Okay. Good, Jay.
I know. Weight was pretty good for the little tap.
Yeah, for the tap.
It was really good for what they were playing. Certainly didn't get the line they were looking
Your
for.
weight was
But
good for the tap.
I just got over.
that little kiss, lining the red, yellow up, actually does help them.
Clean. Nice throw, Ty.
K.Hartung, the peel on the guard.
Right?
We have to go that deep, or we just throw a guard?
Can we
Jeff?
just a guard?
Yeah, I thought
Probably
they'd
good.
throw a guard
They're
with one
appealing a
more,
guard if
but
we throw it up there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I think you gotta go guard on this one.
There's nothing wrong with coming right to the face of it as long as you're
Yeah. You want to take time out? We have a time.
lined up.
So what do you think?
I just think they're gonna hammer it.
Where are you
Well, yeah, I know, but
What do you like, Jeff?
well, I mean, an absolute dead freeze on the nose is real good.
Time on this one, Al.
Yeah. Go.
I'm not saying it's, but I mean, if we wait too long, it
Well,
might be too late.
It's only one
Blast
more.
everything.
Well, not if you think you blast it all if you weld it still perfectly.
Yeah.
Where does the middle red go?
Yeah, that's just it. I don't think the
And
middle red
know
goes
where
anywhere.
Just anything wrong, it's disaster.
Yeah.
And I realize that.
It's sitting pretty good for us right now.
You guys like the guard then?
Oh, yeah.
They?
We do.
I
Okay.
think so, for sure.
Yeah, well, I'm okay with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Jay,
And
are
the
you
boys
still
aren't wrong.
wanting
I
to
don't
throw
mind
it
the
with
guard here either.
Yeah.
You know that Cody's going to have to peel it.
Okay, so I like that out
got all
over
the
I
there.
way
like the
out
guard one more too.
Well,
Just
that's fine.
knowing the way those guys all throw. The big weight.
You throw the guard, Cody's just about has to be thinking, man, maybe we better be guarding too.
It's still in the timeout, yeah.
I don't think there's any chance he throws the guard, but he might throw the hit on the red at the edge of the forefoot.
I know it was a crazy thought, but that yellow is just so vulnerable.
Weight's good.
Weight's good.
Halfway.
Weight's real nice, Jay.
Okay, line's pretty good.
Weight's real good.
Line's good.
Hold it out.
Halfway tight.
Whoa.
No, we don't want anything tight.
Sit.
No, just leave it. Totally leave it.
That's fine.
A little tighter than I'd like.
Huh?
Good. That's all right.
Try and make
Pretty
it.
good guard.
make it
Not
cross.
bad, Jay.
Because we could, even if we, like, we could pick the free in a perfect world too. Like we could hit this or just next to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make that.
Either one's real good.
I think so too.
Try for this.
I'm good either way you want. The out looks better to me.
Yeah, I like the out.
I don't see it moving more than an inch.
Okay, Tyler, let's make it.
We could like even just whip the red would be great.
Wick them all?
Yeah.
Well, not all, both of them, but.
Like that?
So looking to run the guard into the...
Yeah.
Out turn.
Well, at the worst, they'd like to get the red off the corner of that 4-foot, but talking about just wicking the one, the top of the 8-foot, might be able to get all three of the reds. It's a little risky.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yes!
Yep. Hard!
Hard!
Sounding close.
Get off! That's
There's
fine.
the risk
That's
there,
fine.
but
Yeah, that's not bad though.
gets the one off the top of the 4-foot.
I think it's better.
But probably honest with the out turn.
That's fine.
I think it is better.
Well,
I mean,
we don't want to give up double
painful
here.
as it is, take your own shot rock out. It really wasn't helping you.
Top four. Tell them top four.
I don't want to go that way in case I...
Well, it was
A little
nice that he
bit of it
rolled
pokes
at least to the right-hand side of the center line as we look at it, because
Even
now,
middle, Jay,
if
we're
nothing
going to
else,
school a little bit.
he can come off that red stone on the
On
left
this one.
and get to the button.
Is the speed the same over here on the out turn side?
I haven't seen anything to tell me anything different.
Yeah, I would think it is.
Yeah.
I think you give that 95, 00, same. It's the same.
Yeah, I've kind of been throwing it most of the time.
You're in
Yeah, a little bit for line.
Line
Line's
only.
real tight.
Line only.
Hold it out there.
Line only.
Yeah, hold it out there.
Line's good.
We're all there.
Gotta stay on it for line. Go.
Yeah, go.
Jeez.
Keep on. Yep. Hard.
Ends up on the front
It
one.
wasn't like it was heavy.
No.
No.
It was just really good on a really good 4-foot weight.
So I was just trying to see if he's
Weight was
covered up
good.
any of that red one, if it's still completely wide open.
Don't think he has, and I don't think it matters. The question here will be whether Cody wants to roll under. Do you want to stay right there?
Shouldn't do much.
In case
right?
Jeff makes a good one, you could leave this stone where you could use it. Or do you roll right under and
That's ideal.
make it hard for Jeff to get shot rock?
Just roll a rock inside. Nose isn't the end of the world, though.
No, nose is okay.
Yeah, I don't mind nose either.
You think he'd hit and roll under? He's trying to draw again. He might hit and roll under.
Yeah, I think he's hitting and rolling if he knows. That's okay.
Yeah.
Control. Whoa. Soft control. Firm board.
Whoa.
Soft control.
Whoa. Clean.
Tie.
Tight.
This is going to have a long ways to curl if it's going to get to the nose.
All the way.
Okay. That's fine.
Good.
It does get just to the nose.
Well, I'm just saying if we get here, he's coming off it.
He's got to hit it almost.
To.
You can get right to draw right back.
Good. You were controlling the end.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, that's good.
If I'm button, he's probably just coming off it,
Yeah,
right?
it's probably
I think you
easier,
play the
right?
roll.
Okay.
Even if he rolls under, we run it.
Well, we can get all the way to here,
Yeah.
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 which is
I think so.
pretty good.
You roll under, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, Tyler's already planning the run back.
I think you have to play the hit and roll under, though, because if you just draw and you leave him half,
50 seconds.
he can just pick it out. Doesn't need to stay. This stone will be the counter. As Jeff said, if you get it dead under, he can come off that stone.
Anything else here?
No. Kind of wait.
I want to be just that nice.
Okay.
Dead bury this. K.Hartung's got a very tough shot. If he even half under, Cody's going to have a decision to make whether he would just pick it out, try to play 12, or perhaps try the draw.
Whoa. No.
He'll have the button available if you're only half under. This is going to have to curl.
We're way out there.
And it's hanging as well. Makes the hit, but the shooter's going to roll.
Okay.
Oh,
Stays
man,
for shot
alive.
rock in the edge of the 12-foot.
Well, still a decision for
Sorry, guys. Just heavy.
Cody,
Threw
but
that
going
really
for
good.
the
I like that.
open
I love
hit.
that spot. It was just
Stick.
heavy.
Pass, guys.
We want
Take it from the hog line, Mark, because we had a couple fudge there.
So just playing the straight draw here.
95 is still good, H-Fox?
Yeah, probably. Looks all right.
95?
Yeah.
We had, it was Jason Krupski threw one earlier in this end, having to go this wide to get around that center guard, and it slid quite a ways on them. They did mention that they were in the good stuff all the way down. So this will slide here.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Sweep T line.
Brushers pick it up out of his hand.
Good, guys. Line's fine. All you guys. Easy, easy.
Yeah,
Tracking a bit.
still staying in the slippery stuff
Still in
here.
that wider path, but when this starts to curl, speed should come off.
Well, I don't know.
It's got to come off a lot.
It's got to come off very quickly.
Jason Krupski at the tee line to meet it. How far back is this going to go?
I think it just hangs on. Oh my goodness.
Just stops
What
in
a
time and
family
looks to be
duel.
K.Hartung will pick up the win here over Father Jeff. A few anxious moments for both teams there.
Thanks, Jeff.
Got a good split.
You hear the Brushers talking about the split. They like the split time, but we
Well,
talked
we
about it
saw
just
that.
before that shot. Jason Krupski had the same thing. It stays out in that path that hasn't been used as much. The pebble's still good out there, and it just doesn't slow down until it starts to curl. Almost didn't start to curl in time. And
So
that concludes all of the action here in draw 5.
So just while Kim
Hudson
is setting up, that means Jacobson knows which Hartung team he's playing tomorrow at noon, so he's playing Cody.
And we're just waiting for Cody to make his way down to the end of the sheet where Kim will get a word in. Hard-fought victory for the Cody Hartung foursome. They were down from the start of this game. A steal of 3 in the second end put them down 4. Had to fight all the way back and able to pick up the win in the extra end.
It was just the exact opposite of Jeff's game today.
Yeah.
That's 22 hard-fought ends for that team. Here we go.
And Kim is with Cody now.
Yeah, I do. I have Cody here. Hard-fought battle, 4 down early.
Yes, not this ideal of starts, but we had a good finish. We battled back, got a lucky 3 there to get back in it, and then we played good the second half.
Yeah, strong second half. Tough last shot here too. That was sliding out there.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good when I let it go, and then halfway down, I thought we were really good, and then at the hole, I was a little worried, so lucky enough it stopped. I'm not sure how much room for air we had, but not much, I don't think.
Holding your breath at the end. Okay, I have to ask, did you really like playing your dad?
Yeah. It sucks that you knock him down an event, but it's always fun to play against. He's super nice to play against.
All right, good luck the rest of the way. Thank you.
The diplomatic answer there from Cody Hartung, so he's still probably invited to Christmas dinner.
I was thinking the family will, but...
Well, and that concludes all of the action here in draw number 5. For those of you following along on CurlSask.ca, we'll be back for draw 6 at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. And on SaskTel Max, we will be back for the 8 p.m. draw tomorrow night.